Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation, and welcome to Ludington Oriole Girls JV basketball action from Muskegon Orchard View as the Ludington Orioles and the Cardinals of Muskegon Orchard View do battle on this Friday, January 10th, 2025. Scoop Hansen with you, the voice of the Orioles on the play-by-play call, joined by Julia Havman as the OSN technical engineer, and also Jackson G. That's Jackson Jenner, our OSN cameraman. We made it safely down here to Muskegon Orchard View, and the snow's coming down rather in a pretty good clip right now as I look out the window here at from the pavilion area, I guess you would say, here at Muskegon Orchard View. A really nice facility. And right now I'm going to give you those starting lineups. First things first, a big shout out to House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor, as well as to Trevor Scott Landscaping. And let's see here. Let me make sure I'm getting this straight for you folks. Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. For the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals, coached by Carnisha Kaiser, starting at the guards. Number 3, Audrey Wemple. She is a sophomore. Number 10, Jada Tobai. She is a freshman. The third guard, 23, Layla Alim. She is a freshman. Forwards are number 30, Laasia Alume. She is a freshman. That's Alame, yes. And number 34, Ariana Kubanek. She is a sophomore. The Ludington Orioles, coached by Troy Veneman, assisted by Keelan Laird. Starting at the guards, number 3, Allie Brandt, a sophomore. Number 13, Claire Keith, a freshman. And number 22, Charlie Morse. She is a sophomore. Yes. And the forwards for the Orioles tonight, number 0, Delana Slater, a sophomore, and number 5, Eloise Kwitnewski. She is a freshman. Orchard View will be in their white home jerseys, cardinal red lettering and numerals trimmed in black. Ludington in their black jerseys, and tip controlled by the Orioles. There's a shot up, no good by Slater. And the rebound to Kwitnewski, no good, and OV has it. Ludington in their black jerseys, orange lettering and numerals trimmed in white. So we are underway here. Girls JV basketball action from Muskegon Orchard View. Orioles and the Cardinals. Muskegon Orchard View with the basketball. A big thank you to the Orchard View Athletic Director, Leroy Hackley. He always takes good care of us when we're down here at OV. Good seeing Leroy. So OV turns the ball over. Ludington with it now. 7:19 to go in the opening quarter. No score. And now we have a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Cardinals of Muskegon Orchard View. We're glad you're joining us on this snowy Friday evening. Girls JV and girls varsity basketball action from Muskegon Orchard View. Last night, the Muskegon Orchard View JV boys and varsity boys were in Ludington, and Ludington won in both those games. In fact, they won the freshman game, the JV game, and the varsity game last night. The Orioles did. Now we're going to have a steal by the Orioles, and taking it in for the layup, up and in. Number 3, Allie Brandt. First points of the game, Ludington up 2-0. 6:42 to go in the opening quarter. Evan McKinley will be doing color commentary with me for the varsity game tonight. With the ball for the Cardinals, number 10, that's Jada Tobai. Now there's a steal by the Orioles. Claire Keith has it. Her pass ahead was able to be saved there by Brandt. Now it's knocked away. Ludington turned it over, but they get it right back. Brandt with it. She will give it to Charlie Morse. Morse now over to Claire Keith. Keith shot up and no good. Rebound fought for. Out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. The Orioles are very short-handed tonight during this JV game. They have 6 players. Delana Slater, Raven Thomas, Allie Brandt, Eloise Kwitnewski, Claire Keith, and Charlie Morse. Eloise Kwitnewski scores for the Orioles. Ludington up 4-0. 5:48 to go in the opening quarter. With the ball for the Cardinals, number 30, Leasia Alome. She'll give it now to Layla Alim. There's a steal by the Orioles' Allie Brandt. Brandt picks up her dribble now, and she will give it to Charlie Morse. Morse's shot off. Rebound, however, to Claire Keith. Keith to Allie Brandt. There's a three-pointer up and swished. Nothing but net there for Claire Keith. A three-pointer from the far baseline, and Ludington has a 7-0 lead with 5:11 to go in the opening quarter. Bringing the ball up for the Cardinals, number 3, Audrey Wemple. Three-pointer put up there off the mark by Leasia Alome. And here come the Orioles. They'll get it ahead. Claire Keith up and no good. A little bit too hard on the layup. Put back no good, but a foul is called. And going to the free throw line for the Orioles will be number 0, Delana Slater. After tonight's girls varsity game, we'll have 2 broadcasts for you next week as Slater gets the first free throw. And they'll be Monday and Tuesday. Monday from Hawley Gym will be boys JV and boys varsity basketball against the Cadillac Vikings. That's Monday, January 13th, as Slater gets both free throws. And then on Tuesday, got a long road trip of 8 miles over to Scottville, where the Ludington girls JV and Ludington girls varsity will be taking on the Spartans of Mason County Central. That's Tuesday, January 14th. And then that will be it for our broadcasting all the way until Tuesday, January 21st, when we're back at Hawley for girls basketball as Traverse City Central comes to town. But that's a ways away yet, Tuesday, January 21st. What you need to know is after tonight's game, three-pointer up no good there by Keith after tonight's girls varsity game. Monday and Tuesday next week, boys basketball Monday, girls basketball Tuesday. Cadillac Vikings are the opponent on Monday for the boys, and the Mason County Central Spartans the opponent for our JV and varsity girls on Tuesday. Okay, here at Muskegon Orchard View, we have 4:25 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington 9, Muskegon Orchard View nothing. Cardinals with the basketball. Audrey Wemple has it. She wears jersey number 3. Wemple putting on quite a dribbling display there, and she banks home a shot right there to give the Cardinals their first points. That was pretty impressive. Audrey Wemple there doing some dribbling that would have made Curly Neal envious. There's a shot up and good! Getting the basket for the Orioles looked to be number 3, Allie Brandt. And she's fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 1. Ludington up 11-2. 3:59 to go in this opening quarter. Allie Brandt at the free throw line. Shot is up and no good. Rebound Ludington in the lane. Kwitnewski, and she gets the basket. Eloise Kwitnewski with the rebound and the putback. The Orioles up 13-2. 3:48 left in the opening quarter. Wemple with the ball for the Cardinals. She's guarded there by Allie Brandt. She'll give the ball now to Layla Alim. Ball deflected. Ludington had it momentarily. Now OV gets it right back. Wemple with it. They'll work it in so well. Shot right. I think that was a pass right there. It sails out of bounds. It will be Ludington basketball. Into the Cardinals lineup, number 4, Brenna Betts. She is a sophomore. Claire Keith will bring the ball up. She'll give it now to Brandt. Brandt wears 3. Back to Keith. Three-pointer up no good. Ball deflected out of bounds, and it will stay with the Orioles, I do believe. 3:13 to go, opening quarter. Ludington 13, Muskegon Orchard View 2. Working the ball inside. Shot put up by Slater, no good, but she's hacked, and she will shoot 2. Foul called on the Cardinals, number 3, Audrey Wemple. First free throw is no good by Slater. Second attempt from the charity stripe is up and no good. Ball batted around, coming away with it. Claire Keith, she'll give it now to Brandt. Back to Keith. Keith on the baseline drive, up and good. Claire Keith with a nice baseline drive right there, and she banks the ball home, gives Ludington a 15-2 lead with 2:51 to go in this opening quarter. OV on the attack. Wemple, her pass goes through the hands of Orchard View's Brenna Betts. Checking into the Cardinal lineup, number 14, Aria Logan. She is a freshman. Make sure you, when you're listening to the varsity game, our player in the spotlight, her interview will air at the half, and that's J.C. Cole. Orioles working the ball nicely. There's a shot up. No good there by Brandt. Rebound to Wemple. Wemple on the drive for the Cardinals. Her shot partially deflected right there. And it's going to stay with, no, actually it's going to be Oriole basketball. 2:15 to go, opening quarter. Ludington up 15-2. Like to send a first shout of the evening out to that big, I should say those tremendous fans from Carlisle, Arkansas, Rochelle and Ella Higgins. I don't think they ever miss an Oriole football game or girls or boys basketball game on the OSN. Nice ball movement by the Orioles. Shot is overlaid, however, and here comes Muskegon Orchard View. Ludington up 15-2, 1:48 to go in this opening quarter. Girls JV basketball action on this Friday evening at Muskegon Orchard View. Charlie Morse will trigger the ball in. She wears jersey number 22. She'll give it now to Claire Keith. Keith will swing it over to Allie Brandt. Her pass is picked off, and here come the Cardinals. Jada Tobai with it. Tobai, her pass a little too much right there for Audrey Wemple. And here comes Claire Keith in for two. Good! Keith with the steal and the basket. She's got 7 points in this first quarter. Ludington up 17-2. 1:14 left in the opening quarter of play. Earlier I said we're in the pavilion section. It's more of a mezzanine section is where we are stationed here in OV. We've done several games here over the years. This is a nice location. Foul called on the Orioles. It's called on Allie Brandt. Orioles with a 15-point lead, 56 seconds to go. There's a steal by Kwitnewski, and she'll give it ahead now to Claire Keith. Keith ahead to Brandt, shot up, good! Allie Brandt with the basket. Ludington now up 19-2, 36 seconds left in the opening quarter. Wemple with it for the Cardinals. And now she loses, well, to fight for the ball there. Allie Brandt in there fighting for it along with Jada Tobai. Ludington basketball on the held ball. And now ball deflected, going back to retrieve it there. Brandt, she'll get it ahead to Keith, now to Kwitnewski. Kwitnewski has the ball taken from her by Jada Tobai. Tobai, baseline jumper blocked there, and at the end of one from Muskegon Orchard View, girls JV basketball action. Your score, the Ludington Orioles 19, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 2. You're watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View High School. Scoop Hansen, Julia Havman, and Jackson Jenner, the Orioles Sports Network. When the varsity game starts, we will hook in with 102.7 WMOM radio. Right now, at the end of one in girls JV basketball action, Ludington 19, Muskegon Orchard View 2. The Cardinals begin the quarter with the basketball. And with it, number 23, Layla Alim. She loses it. OV will get it right back, however. Wemple with it. Wemple doing battle now, and Kwitnewski ends up with it for the Orioles. She'll get it ahead now, and the basket up and in by Raven Thomas, who has entered the game. Thomas with her first points, and she has seen her first action in this game. She will also play in the varsity game tonight. In that first quarter for Ludington, Delana Slater had 2, 6 for Allie Brandt, 4 for Eloise Kwitnewski, and 7 for Claire Keith. Ludington up 21-2, 7:04 to go in the opening half. There's a steal by the Orioles, taking it in for an easy 2, Claire Keith. 23-2, Ludington up. 6:50 to go in the second quarter. OV had, unfortunately there, they had 2 players. One of them was Wemple, who ran into each other. Wemple had the ball. She lost it there, and Ludington got an easy 2 on the steal and the basket right there by Keith. OV with it now. Wemple has it. 6:28 to go, second quarter. On the court for the Orioles, you have Delana Slater, Raven Thomas, Allie Brandt, Eloise Kwitnewski, and Claire Keith. The only Oriole on the bench right now is Charlie Morse, or as her fan club and her mom like to call her, Chuck the Duck. There's a shot put up, no good there by OV's number 14, Aria Logan. Charlie Morse back into the Oriole lineup, and getting a breather will be Allie Brandt. Raven Thomas brings the ball up for Ludington. Inside to Kwitnewski. Kwitnewski loses it, and coming up with it for OV, number 4, and that's Brenna Betts. Betts still with it. Now, shot is launched there by OV's Jada Tobai, no good, and here comes Raven Thomas for the Orioles. She'll get it now to Claire Keith. Keith in the lane, shot up, no good. Coming away with it for the Cardinals, number 14, Aria Logan. She'll give it to Audrey Wemple. Ludington 23, Muskegon Orchard View 2. 5:19 to go in the opening half. There's a steal by the Orioles. Claire Keith with the steal. Ahead to Morse. Her shot, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Muskegon Orchard View. Returning to the OV lineup, number 30, Liasia Alomay. Oriole basket. Number 5, Eloise Kwitnewski. Orioles up 25-2, 4:56 to go in the second quarter. Couple girls hit the deck right there. They're both back up. They both look like they're no worse for the wear. Ball batted out of bounds, and it will be OV basketball, I do believe. Yes. It'll be triggered in by Layla Alim. And she'll get it into her teammate, Jada Tobai. They'll work it inside. Shot up and good! getting the basket for OV there. They got a big break as well. That was Layla Aleem. The ball hit the support. Well, actually, I don't know, maybe it didn't hit the support. Hit the back of the backboard and it came directly back into the basket. I don't think I've ever seen in my 13 years covering Oriole basketball, I have never seen a basket scored like that. Ludington up 25-4, 4:19 to go in the opening half. Ludington on the attack. Raven Thomas with it. Thomas, Keith for three, no good. Rebound underneath Slater. She'll give it to Kwitnewski, no good, and OV has it. Here come the Cardinals. Jada Tobai with it. Tobai, she'll give it to Brenna Betts. There's a steal by Claire Keith. Ludington's got a 3-on-0 break here. Keith to the hoop, up and, oh, no good. Ball deflected, tipped, put back up by Keith, no good. Put up a third time, no good, and she draws the foul. If at first you don't succeed, try again for the Orioles there. They didn't get the basket, but Claire Keith is fouled, and she's at the free throw line right now. 3:40 to go in the opening half. Ludington 25, Muskegon Orchard View 4. First free throw, no good. Allie Brandt back into the Oriole lineup. Delana Slater will get a breather. Again, if you're just joining us, the Orioles shorthanded tonight. Only 6 players dressed for Ludington. Leanna Veneman, Heston Stowe, Grace Forfinski, all playing in the freshman game tonight. And we do have a score on that. I'll give that to you here in just a moment. And a big thank you to Noah Laird, who's an assistant varsity coach. He gave me the final score of our freshman team winning tonight at Coopersville by the score of 40-26. So congratulations to Coach Grace White, assistant coach Keelan Laird, and the freshman girls winning at Coopersville 40-26. Here at Muskegon Orchard View, Ludington JV up 25-4, 3:15 to go in the opening half. There's a steal by the Orioles, coming away with it. Brandt, and well, actually the Orioles still maintain possession. 3-point attempt up and no good there by Morse. Ball goes out of bounds and it will remain with the Ludington Orioles. Orioles get it in. In and out, no good by Kwitnewski. Fighting for it right there. It was a great entry pass right there. Eloise had a point-blank shot and went 3/4 of the way down and came back out. Ludington up 25-4, 2:52 to go in the opening half. At the free throw line for the Orioles, Raven Thomas. She wears jersey number 1. First free throw is up and in for Raven. She's got 3 points in this first half. Orioles up 26-4. Raven Thomas, second attempt from the charity stripe, no good. Kwitnewski with the rebound. And now OV bats the ball away, but Ludington gets it right back. Brandt with it. That was Keith. Keith inside, nice pass. And a basket for Raven Thomas. Great pass there from Allie Brandt. Raven Thomas gets the bucket. Ludington up 28-4. 2:25 to go in the second quarter. With the ball for the Cardinals, number 14, that's Aria Logan. Logan gives it up now to her teammate Leasia Alame. Delana Slater back into the Oriole lineup. And getting a breather will be Claire Keith. 2:06 left in the opening half. Ludington up 28-4. Charlie Morse brings the ball up for Ludington to Allie Brandt. Brandt to Morse. Back to Brandt for three. Up no good. And the ball goes out of bounds. It will be Muskegon Orchard View basketball. And we're going to have a timeout. And we're going to stay right here and tell you about Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC services located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. They include basement foundations, concrete driveways, decorative concrete, porches, decks, including all the way up to custom-built homes. Contact Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC at 888-860-4001. Expert craftsmanship, personalized service, quality materials, timely completion, and comprehensive solutions. That's Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC. Also, North Star Chiropractic. They pride themselves on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic, 311 South Rath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200. North Star Chiropractic and Dr. Jacob Singh. Back to action here at Muskegon Orchard View. Ludington 28, Muskegon Orchard View 4. 1:49 left in the opening half. OV with the basketball. Leasia Alame with it. And there, no, Charlie Morse almost had herself a steal right there. OV gets the ball back. Good defense there by Morse. There's a shot up, no good. Rebound up, no good. Rebound, Kwitnewski loses it. Coming away with it, Leasia Alame. Her shot, no good. And Allie Brandt has it for the Orioles. She'll pick up her dribble and now give it to Charlie Morse. 1:12 remaining until halftime. Kwitnewski, 15-footer, up no good. Ball ends up back with Kwitnewski, now to Brandt. Works it inside to Raven Thomas. Shot up and no good by Thomas. Put back, no good there by Kwitnewski. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Ludington basketball. 54 seconds to go in the opening half. Timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second. We'll stay here. And Oriole Nation, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate assist you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone at 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5 Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. And Urca Auto Center, they are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. I believe that was Eloise Kwitnewski that got the basket there for the Orioles. They're up 30-4. Oh, belay my last. That was not Kwitnewski that got that basket. It was Charlie Morse. Her first points of the game. 34 seconds to go in the opening half. Ludington up 30-4. As I was mentioning, Urca Auto Center is located at 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. There's a shot from the baseline up by Morse. No good. Rebound to the Cardinals. With the ball, number 30, Leasia Alame. Good sportsmanship there by Charlie Morse, helping Alame up as she slipped down on the court. 14 seconds to go, opening half. Ludington with the basketball. They'll work it inside to Delana Slater. Her shot no good. Rebound, Thomas up and good! Oh, almost consider that a buzzer beater there by Raven Thomas, doing good work on the glass. She gets the putback, and your score at the half. Girls JV basketball action from Muskegon Orchard View. the Ludington Orioles 32, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 4, and we'll return in 3 minutes here on the Orioles Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View High School. We're at the half. Girls JV basketball action. Ludington 32, Muskegon Orchard View 4. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. That's Safe Harbor Credit Union. Ludington on top 32-4. The Orioles outscored the Cardinals 13-2 in that second quarter after jumping out to a 19-2 lead in the opening 8 minutes of play. Scoring for OV, 2 points for Audrey Wemple and 2 for Layla Alim. For the Ludington Orioles, 2 points for Delana Slater, 7 points for Raven Thomas, 6 points for Allie Brandt, 6 points for Eloise Kwitnewski, 9 for Claire Keith, and 2 points for Charlie Morse. Big shout out to Ludington Paint and Glass and their proprietor, Matt Ewing, big Ludington Oriole basketball fan. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects, is proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the Orioles Sports Network. Also, a big shout out to the team at Hankwitz Heating and Cooling. They'd like to invite new and existing customers to give them a call today to schedule winter service or a free estimate to upgrade your home's heating and cooling equipment. Don't get caught in the cold. Depend on us to bring you trusted integrity and lasting reliability. We specialize in service and installation of Heil furnaces and air conditioners, a trusted name in the heating and cooling industry for over 50 years. Currently serving all of Mason County and northern Pentwater. Give our office a call today for winter furnace service and new HVAC equipment options and details. You can give them a call at 231-843-2809. We are licensed and insured, locally owned and proudly operated by the Hankwitz family since 1975. Wishing all West Michigan athletes a great season. As well, we'd like to thank the McGee Insurance Group. They've been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. The McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. Right now we're going to step aside and we'll return in 60 seconds with more of the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show right here on the Oriole Sports Network. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. We'd like to send some shout-outs to some big Oriole fans, beginning with Susan Stowe. She says, go Orioles. Karen H. And Karen H. said, great job and teamwork. Go O's. I agree with you, Karen H. Evan Claveau, go Orioles. Evan also says, hi, Scoop. Hi, Julia. And hi, Jackson. Evan, we say hi back to you. Marie Tara says, go Lady O's. And also, who's above Marie Tara there? That's Beth Alley Henriksen. Go Lady Orioles. Proud of you. And some other folks are just saying, go O's. And Ed Forfinski, freshman girls. Yep, we got that report, Ed, from Noah Laird, but thank you for reporting it as well. 40-26. Ludington freshman girls defeat the Coopersville Broncos. Patty Sixberry, go Lady O's. She's tuning in tonight, and we thank all of Oriole Nation tuning into this ball game. We'll have the varsity game coming for you at the conclusion of this game, and we'll be hooking into 102.7 WMOM as well. Shout out to Dr. Mark Yeck and Ludington Chiropractic. If you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, do not hesitate. Go see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. You do not have to make an appointment. No appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic, strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. He's been my chiropractor since I retired from the Navy back in August of 2004. I've been seeing Dr. Mark Yeck. I think I first started seeing him in late 2004, and I've been with him ever since. So we're very fortunate here at the OSN and 102.7 WMOM to have two, not one, but two chiropractors sponsoring the Orioles on the OSN, and that's Ludington Chiropractic and North Star Chiropractic. So you got Dr. Mark Yek and Dr. Jacob Singh, both really, really great guys and great chiropractors. Okay, we're ready to start action here in the second half. Ludington 32, Muskegon Orchard View 4. Ludington again playing with just 6 players. Delana Slater, Raven Thomas, Allie Brandt, Eloise Kwitnewski, Claire Keith, and Charlie Morse. And Ludington started the half with the basketball. Her shot is no good. And here comes Audrey Wemple for Muskegon Orchard View with the basketball. Wemple on the drive, still with the basketball. Now she'll give it to her teammate, Jada Tobai. Back to Wemple, her shot up and no good. Rebound ends up in the hands of the Orioles, number 13, Claire Keith. Ahead now to Allie Brandt. And ball is stolen there by OV. That's Jada Tobai. Tobai's shot is up and no good. Rebound to Eloise Kwitnewski. She'll get it ahead now. The Orioles got a 2-out, no break, and taking it in for the layup. And good block right there. And now a traveling violation on the Cardinals. Ludington had a 2-0 break right there, and coming back strong for OV was Audrey Wemple to play some defense there. 6:59 to go in the third quarter. Ball's triggered in by Allen. Shot up and in by Delana Slater. Ludington 34, Muskegon Orchard View 4. 6:47 to go in the third quarter. Wemple with the ball. Wemple, and now a foul will be called. Very fast-moving ball game here. Foul called on the Orioles. It's called on Eloise Kwitnewski. At the free throw line for the Cardinals, number 3, Audrey Wemple. Wemple's first shot is good. Raven Thomas reports into the Oriole lineup. Eloise Kwitnewski will get a breather. Wemple's second attempt is up and good. 2 free throws for OV's Audrey Wemple. Ludington 34, Muskegon Orchard View 6. Bringing the ball up for the O's. Charlie Morse. Now to Brandt. Back to Keith. Keith now to Morse. Thomas with it now. Thomas to Allen. Her shot no good. Ball out of bounds. It will be Ludington basketball. I'm going to have to double check on there. I believe they may not have counted that second free throw. There might have been a line violation right there. The scoreboard's still showing 34-5. So we'll keep an eye on that. Wemple, a shot blocked right there by Delana Slater. No, I'm sorry, that was Claire Keith with the block. She'll get the ball ahead now to Charlie Morse. Morse, baseline drive up and good! Charlie Morse, nice power drive there on the baseline. She's got 4 points in the game. Ludington up 36-5. Wemple has it for OV. She's on the drive. Ball batted away, out of bounds. Last touch by OV. It'll be Ludington basketball. Wemple went down hard. She's still down. Well, now she's going to get an assist from a couple of Orioles there. Keith and Morse both help her up. Great sportsmanship. Ludington up 36-5. All right, so we're going to take that second free throw away from Audrey Wemple there. I think there was a line violation because the scoreboard right now is showing Ludington up 36-5. All right, Ludington with the basketball. Morse to Raven Thomas. She's in the paint now. She'll give it to her teammate, Allie Brandt. Brandt shot, no good. Rebound, Thomas up and good! Raven Thomas with the basket on the offensive rebound there. She's got 9 points in this ball game. Ludington up 38-5. 4:57 to go in the third quarter. There's a steal. Raven Thomas with the steal. She'll give it to her wide open teammate right there. Brandt shot no good. Ball batted out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. Into the OV lineup, number 4, Brenna Betts, and returning for the Orioles, number 5, Eloise Kwitnewski. 4:44 to go in the third quarter. 38-5 Ludington lead. Nice entry pass, and Kwitnewski gets the basket. Give the assist to Claire Keith. Ludington 40, Muskegon Orchard View 5. 4:30 to go in the third quarter. With the ball for the Cardinals, number 34, Ariana Kubanek. Now we have a tie-up. Possession arrow to Muskegon Orchard View. OV basketball. We're 5 points within having the state-mandated running clock in effect here. Ludington up by 35 points, 40-5, with 4:18 to go in this third quarter. I'd like to thank Mike Benedict and Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best, the absolute best, folks, in auto body repairing and painting in West Michigan since the 1940s. You can reach Mike at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. And a shout out to our exclusive postgame sponsor, Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Shot put up by OV, no good. Here come the Orioles. Kwitnewski up and in. Kwitnewski there, about a 5-footer right there in the paint. She's got 10 points now in this game. The Orioles up 42-5. 3:36 left in the third quarter. There's a steal by the Orioles. Well, that's a tie-up. It's a tie-up, and it's going to be possession arrow to OV, I do believe. Whenever I come down and cover a sporting event at OV, particularly if it's a Ludington OV football game, I always think of one of my all-time favorite opposing coaches, OV's Louis Graham. What a legend he was. Yeah, famous for always wearing his white shorts. It could be 15 degrees out, and he'd be in those white shorts. Raven Thomas gets fouled. Ludington up 42-5, 3:18 to go in this third quarter. Raven Thomas at the free throw line for Ludington. First attempt is nothing but net. Got a kick out of one of the OV fans as Raven was shooting right there. An OV fan yelled out air ball, and it was nothing but net. Ten points in the game for Raven Thomas. Her second attempt. Up and no good. Rebound fought for. Kwitnewski was in there fighting for it, and it goes out of bounds. It will be OV basketball. Allie Brandt is going to get a breather on the bench. On the court for the Orioles right now, you have Claire Keith, Raven Thomas, Charlie Morse, Eloise Kwitnewski, and Delana Slater. There's a shot up by the Cardinals, no good. That was put up by number 10, Jada Tobai. It'll be Oriole basketball. 2:57 left in the third quarter. Claire Keith will give the ball now to Charlie Morse. Back to Keith. Keith on the dribble drive, stops at the free throw line, dishes it to Thomas. Thomas to Kwitnewski on the far baseline, back to Charlie Morse. Morse on the drive, loses it, but it ends up in the hands of Raven Thomas. Thomas now to Delana Slater. Slater, nice move inside, shot no good. Rebound Thomas, up and no good. Kwitnewski with it. Kwitnewski shot no good. Raven Thomas fighting for it now. She'll keep it alive, and a shot put up there by Keith, no good. Ball still with the Orioles. Claire Keith, shot up, no good. Rebound fought for it. OV finally has it. And coming away with it for the Cardinals was number 23, Layla Aleem. Ludington had at least 7 or 8 chances there. And now there's a steal by the Orioles. And with it is Claire Keith. Keith, her pass picked off there by the Cardinals' number 10, Jada Tobai. Tobai will give it to her teammate now, Brenna Betts. Betts' shot is blocked there by Eloise Kwitnewski. Her pass is picked off, or no, actually knocked out of bounds there by the Cardinals' Jada Tobai, and it'll be Ludington basketball. Belay my last, it's going to be Orchard View basketball. 1:40 left in this third quarter. The Orioles were up at the end of one by the score of 19-2. They were up at the half 32-4. They lead right now 43-5. 1:32 to go in the third quarter. Keith will give the ball to Morse. Morse now to Raven Thomas. Thomas entry bounce pass picked off there by the Cardinals' number 23, and that was Layla Aleem. Wemple with it. Wemple shot up, no good. Rebound kept alive by OV. Now the Orioles have it. And Claire Keith goes in. Shot is no good, but she's fouled, and she will shoot 2. 1 minute left in the third quarter. First free throw is up and no good by the Orioles' Claire Keith. Into the Cardinal lineup, returning number 30, Leasia Alame. Second shot is no good. Rebound to Muskegon Orchard View's Jada Tobai. Tobai to Wemple, and now Wemple's going to be fouled, and the foul will be called on Charlie Morse. Hey, Oriole Nation, Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, is located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. OV works the ball inside, shot put up there, no good by Alame. We have a jump ball, and possession arrow points to Muskegon Orchard View. 38 seconds left, third quarter. Ludington 43, Muskegon Orchard View 5. There's a steal there, and that was all created by Eloise Kwitnewski. She was able to bat the ball away during the inbound attempt by OV. Now Ludington throws the ball away, and it will go right back to Muskegon Orchard View. Into the Cardinal lineup, number 44, Cherish Birch, and she is a freshman. .28 seconds left in this third quarter. Orioles up 43-5. 17 seconds. There's a shot up, off the mark. Rebound to Delana Slater. She'll give it now to Charlie Morse. Morse brings the ball up. 8 seconds to go. Inside to Kwitnewski. Shot no good. and OV has it, and there's the buzzer. And at the end of 3 from Muskegon Orchard View, your score, the Ludington Orioles 43, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 5. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back, Oriole Nation. Ludington outscored the Cardinals 11-1 in that third quarter. They take a 43-5 lead into the fourth quarter here. Girls JV basketball action from Muskegon Orchard View. We want to thank Indian Summer. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Ludington with the basketball. There's a drive by Keith. Shot blocked out of bounds. It will remain with the Orioles. Just 9 seconds into this fourth quarter. Audrey Wemple returns to the OV lineup. Ludington basketball. They'll get it in to Slater. Slater lost it, but last touched by the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals. Keith, entry pass there to the Orioles' Allie Brandt. Now the ball goes out of bounds, and it remains with Ludington. Triggering the ball in for Ludington, number 22, Charlie Morse. Morse gets it in to Keith. Keith now to Brandt. Brandt to Keith, inside Kwitnewski, up and shot no good, out of bounds. Last touch by Muskegon Orchard View. 7:32 left in the ball game. Ludington up 43-5. Oriole basketball, they'll trigger it in to Slater. Slater in the paint, and she draws the foul. Be Ludington basketball underneath the basket. Claire Keith will trigger the ball in. Keith gets it in. Kwitnewski shot up, no good. And here comes Muskegon Orchard View. Steal by the Orioles. They got a 2-on-1 break right here, and they throw the ball out of bounds. $7:16 to go, third quarter, Ludington 43, fourth quarter, Ludington 43, Muskegon Orchard View 5. OV with the basketball. With the ball, number 10, that is Jada Tobai. And now Ludington loses the ball out of bounds. Kwitnewski almost had it. Got a shout out coming from Kathy Morse. She says, "Good job, Chuck." As in Charlie Morse, also known as Chuck the Duck. There's a shot put up by the Orioles, no good. Rebound, Ludington. Morse has it. Morse will give it to her teammate now. Claire Keith, her shot up and no good. Rebound to Allie Brandt inside. Shot up, no good, but Delana Slater got hacked right there, and she will shoot two. Slater at the free throw line. She is a sophomore. First free throw, in and out, no good. Returning to the Oriole lineup, number 1, Raven Thomas. Second attempt up and no good. Rebound up and in by Eloise Kwitnewski, and that will activate the state-mandated running clock. Ludington now up by the score of 45-5, and OV with the basketball. Kwitnewski tonight, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 points. There's a steal by the Orioles ahead to Brandt. Brandt will get it back out, and running it down is Claire Keith. Keith now to Kwitnewski on the far baseline. They'll work it inside. Shot up by Slater, no good, but she draws the foul, and she will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. We want to thank our exclusive pregame sponsor, House of Flavors Manufacturing. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. And at the free throw line right now for the Orioles, number 0, Delana Slater. First free throw is up and good. You can learn more at www.houseofflavors.com, folks, about House of Flavors Manufacturing and all that yummy, delicious House of Flavors ice cream. My mouth is watering right now thinking about a Michigan pothole cone. Second free throw up and in by Delana Slater. She gets both free throws. Orioles up 47-5 with 5 minutes left in the game. Again, the state-mandated running clock is in effect. Here come the Orioles. They get a steal. Now the ball batted away. Kwitnewski has it. She'll give it now to Thomas. Her shot up, no good. Thomas rebound up and in. The wrecking ball, Raven Thomas. We'll be talking to Oriole JV assistant coach Keelan Laird at the conclusion of this game. Ludington up 49-5 with 4:27 to go in the game. Wembley with a shot there, or I'm sorry, Wemple. Shot is no good, but she's fouled. Foul called on Raven Thomas. Wemple at the free throw line. First shot is no good. The last point that OV got was a free throw by Wemple in the third quarter. Second attempt up and good. Audrey Wemple. She has 4 points. Ludington up 49-6. 3:33 to go in this game with the ball. Claire Keith, she'll work it inside now. Nice pass there from Slater to Kwitnewski. Shot no good, out of bounds. OV basketball. 3:18 left. And Charlie Morse back into the Oriole lineup. That's Claire Keith. Claire Keith gets a breather. I believe Audrey Keith, I believe that's her grandmother. I think that's Ray Keith's wife. Almost said Audrey Keith there. Claire Keith comes out, and Muskegon Orchard View with the basketball. 2:50 to go in the game. Ludington up 49-6. Shot put up there, no good by OV. Rebound to Delana Slater. Her pass is picked off by Toby. Shot no good. Up. OV fighting for it. OV still with it. Shot put up there, no good by the Cardinals' Layla Aleem. And what are we going to have here? We're going to have, well, no foul called there, but it's going to be OV basketball. They're going to take it out underneath their basket. Ludington up 49-6. They'll work it inside. Shot up, no good. And now here comes Charlie Morse ahead of the field for the Orioles. Shot up no good, but she draws the foul, and she'll shoot 2. Great sportsmanship there displayed between Charlie Morse and the Cardinals' Audrey Wemple. 2 minutes left to go in the game. And of course, when the clock hits 2 minutes, it does stop for free throws. Free throws, injuries, or timeouts within 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. It becomes fit. That's the way I learned it from former LHS athletic director Rick Catt. When I was running the freshman scoreboard over there for freshman games back at Hawley Gym, both boys and girls. Morse does not get either free throw, and here comes Muskegon Orchard View. Shot put up by Wemple, no good, out of bounds. It will be Ludington basketball. Claire Keith back into the ball game. And Eloise Kwitnewski will get a breather. 1 minute, 32 seconds remaining. Girls JV basketball action. Ludington up 49-6. Thomas now to Keith. Keith's pass deflected out of bounds. It will be Ludington ball. 1:14 to go in the game. Orioles were up 19-2 at the end of one. There's a shot up, no good there by Morse. Rebound OV. Again, the Orioles were up 19-2 at the end of one. They were up 32-4 at the half. They led 43-5 at the end of three. We're down to 50 seconds left in the game. Ball in the paint right there. Ludington has it. Looks like Morse with it. Morse will get the ball ahead now to Keith. Keith to Allie Brandt, who gets the layup. Ludington 51, Muskegon Orchard View 6. 30 seconds to go in the game. With the ball, number 10, that's Jada Tobai. Shot up, no good. Rebound to the Orioles. We're down to 14 seconds to go. They'll get it ahead now. And Slater will get the basket. Delana Slater with the basket. And 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And there's the buzzer. Your final score, girls JV basketball action from Muskegon Orchard View. The Ludington Orioles 53, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 6. And we'll return in 2 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome, Oriole Nation. Ludington winning the girls JV game by the score of 53-6. The Orioles outscored the Cardinals 10-1 in that fourth quarter after outscoring them 11-1 in the third quarter, 13-2 in the second quarter, 19-2 in the opening quarter. Ludington led 32-4 at the half. They led 43-5 at the end of three. They win 53-6. A big shout out to Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, our exclusive post-game sponsor, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Scoring for OV tonight, 4 points for Audrey Wemple and 2 for Layla Aleem. For the Orioles, 8 points for Delana Slater, 12 for Raven Thomas, 8 for Allie Brandt, 12 for Eloise Kwitnewski, 9 for Claire Keith, and 4 for Charlie Morse. Ludington only played with 6 players tonight. Leanna Veneman, Heston Stowe, and Grace Forfinski all played over in Coopersville tonight as the Oriole freshman team defeated Coopersville 40-26. Again, a big shout out to Smith & Eddy. And for our varsity game tonight, we're going to have Evan McKinley doing the color commentary, and our player in the spotlight for the varsity game tonight will be J.C. Cole. Again, a shout out to all of our sponsors down the line. We're going to be talking with Oriole assistant coach Keelan Laird here very soon. And they did put up 20 minutes on the clock for us. So instead of the usual 15, because of the running clock in the JV girls game, which began pretty early in the fourth quarter, they're giving us some extra minutes right here. And it's nice to see, actually, the amount of people who did come out on this Friday night, this blustery Friday night. I don't know if the snow's coming down right now. Snow coming down right now, Evan? Or is it pretty much let up, the snow? Just lightened up again. That's good. In fact, on the ride here, we only saw one Cadillac in the ditch on the way on 31, and that was, I believe, on the other side of Whitehall and Montague, more on the south side of Montague and Whitehall as we made our trip here to Muskegon Orchard View. So, Keelan Laird, I believe she's going to make her way up here, as she just came out of the locker room. And yeah, she looked up here and she just had a big smile on her face. So, I don't think we've had Coach Veneman one time this year. I don't think the JV team, I don't think they've lost, or if they have lost, it was a game we didn't cover. So, Ludington again winning the JV game 53-6. Our freshmen win by the score of 40-26 at Coopersville. So, again, congratulations to Coach Grace White and the Ludington freshman team for the victory, as assistant JV coach Keelan Laird makes her way here. We're going to be chatting with her here, and then we'll switch on and we'll close out the Smith & Eddy post-game show. There you go. In Oriole fans, it's always a good thing when assistant coach Keelan Laird's up here, because that means it's an Oriole victory. We've been doing this for 2 years now. Coach Veneman only comes up after an Oriole loss, and I don't think if your girls lost this year, if they have, it was a game we didn't cover, though.
Yeah, I think it was Grand Haven.
Grand Haven. What a year they're having. And they only had 6 girls tonight. That is impressive. And they win. They win with a state-mandated running clock against Muskegon Orchard View by the score of 53-6. But your 6 girls, they got a lot of playing time tonight, Keelan, and you and Coach Veneman got to be proud of them.
Yeah, we only had 5 the first half because Raven only played 3 quarters for us.
That's true, so. Yes. The mandated running clock, that started early in the fourth quarter. And although Raven only played, she didn't get as much playing time as your other 5 players, but she still ended up with her and Eloise both had a game-high 12 points.
I was so surprised. I looked up at the scoreboard and it said she had 12. I was like, where did those come from?
Exactly. It's like, I used to say that about Sunshine Schillinger some nights. He didn't seem like he was having a good offensive night, and you looked up and he's got 28 points, 31 points. It's quiet. You get some players that have those quiet points.
Right,
exactly. But all around scoring, all your girls, of course, a lot of playing time tonight. 8 points for Delana Slater, 8 for Allie Brandt, 9 for Claire Keith, and 4 for Charlie Chuck the Duck Morse. So as her mom calls her, yes. So a good win. Your girls now, I believe, I want to say that will make them 7-3-10. I believe 10-1 on the year.
It's sounding right.
Does that sound right? Because
Yeah.
I know tonight is the girl varsity. They're 7-3 coming into this game, so I would
think
say
so.
yes.
Yeah.
So, what were you and Coach most happy with tonight? I know you're playing a team, an Orchard View team that's struggling. There's no doubt about that. But still, I mean, for you to play with just 6 players tonight.
Yeah, their stamina was actually pretty good tonight. They kept running up and down. We had them play man the second half, which is something we have not worked a lot on in practice, which is sad for us. But we thought they got out there and did exactly what we asked them to do, and that's all you can really ask for out of the kids tonight. So.
And I thought you both did a nice job. You only had 1 substitute, but you were.
We were trying to do like every 2 minutes or whenever somebody looked tired.
Yeah, the girls were coming out and they were getting a breather and then going right back in.
Yep.
So next up, a big battle on Tuesday at Mason County Central, and that always is a huge game. All of Mason County loves it.
Yeah.
It's great for the community, and they've been putting out a pretty good girls team the last number of years. I know. We
lost my senior year, and then I don't know what happened last year. Did they win?
I think I'll have to look back at the records. You put me on a spot there, Keelan.
You put me on the spot
I know,
time,
I did. When I get home tonight, I'll have to look that up. But sure, Coach Warren Stowe probably remembers.
He knows.
But it was a good battle, no matter whatever happened last year.
Yeah,
I think they may have knocked us off last year. I'll have to go back to the archives and check it out. But thanks for coming up. Enjoy this varsity game, and we'll see you Tuesday at Scottville.
Yes, safe travels home, too. It's
Thank you.
nasty out there.
And you and the bus safe travels home as well,
thank
too.
you.
So that's Assistant Coach Keelan Laird, and we're going to sign off here very quickly here, the Smith & Eddy post-game show. Again, Ludington winning the JV game by the score of 53-6, and that's going to wrap things up for the Smith & Eddy post-game show. When we return, we'll have the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show coming your way on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation. Welcome to Ludington Oriole girls varsity basketball action from Muskegon Orchard View. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you on the play-by-play call, joined by my good friend and my partner tonight, Evan McKinley, doing color commentary. Also, we have Julia Habman as the OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and Jackson Jenner as the OSN cameraman. The Ludington Orioles and the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals. Ludington comes into the game with an overall record of 7-3, only one loss. They're 5-1, I do believe, in the West Michigan Conference Lakes. The Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 1-7 overall, 0-4 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes. How's it going, Evan? And how's your 2025? Is it off to a great year?
It's going good, Scoop. Staying busy, out of trouble. Can't ask for anything else, right?
That's perfect, exactly. And us Detroit Lions lovers, I mean, it's things are going fantastic right now for the Lions, and Michigan Wolverines ended the year on a great note, beating Ohio State and then beating Alabama in the bowl game. And our JV girls, they won tonight big time by the score of 53-6. Our girls freshmen, they win 40-26 over Coopersville. And our girls tonight taking on Muskegon Orchard View, a team which they've handled rather easily the last number of years. Hopefully they keep it going tonight.
Orchard View, a little bit questionable over the last few years. Hopefully the girls can just, play healthy tonight and work on their stuff, because normally that's what this game entails.
Exactly. Impressive JV win, considering they only had 6 players. A lot of their bench was playing over in Coopersville tonight. And they win with just 6 players, and they win. The state-mandated running clock kicked into effect early in the fourth quarter. Earlier, I had the chance to talk to Oriole head coach Warren Stowe, and here's what he had to say about tonight's ball game. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. I'm with Coach Warren Stowe on this cozy Friday as they prepare to take on the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals. Coach, your team heading downstate to take on Muskegon Orchard View. They're 1-7 on the season, 0-4 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes. Your girls, on the other hand, are nipping at the heels of the Fremont Packers in the West Michigan Conference, and overall 7-3 and playing some really good basketball.
Yeah, I think we are, playing some good basketball and day-to-day improvements, which is what you want to see as a coach. And Orchard View only has that one win on the season, but like I told the girls yesterday, in my time back here at Ludington, this is probably the best rendition of Orchard View that I've seen. I think they're coached in a way where he's trying to put them in positions to be successful, and they're in the positions. They don't always make the plays, but they do have a couple girls that are talented, and if you don't follow your principles, or if you get a little lazy on some discipline, they'll give you fits. So we're just looking forward to the opportunity.
A win came against the Kalamazoo Phoenix for Orchard View. Now your girls coming off a real nice victory over Montague, 44-36. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
I think it was an 8-point win.
Yep.
Real nice win, and it looks like Montague gave your girls a real battle.
Yeah, they did. They did. You dig into some of the stats of that game. We gave up 21 offensive rebounds, and 15 of those 36 points were scored off of offensive rebounds. So when you start, and I know that's coach, like I'm not trying to make excuses for my girls, but I try to impress on them that if we clean up some of these little mistakes that we let creep up, that's a whole different game. They're obviously going to have a few offensive rebounds, but even if that game is 44-26 instead of 44-36, because we're really taking care of the defensive glass on our end, that's a whole different game. And that's been a focus the last couple practices, and Coach Laird and Coach Lewis have been on that and on the girls. So hopefully we'll come out tonight, and just the coach in me wants to see a lot of good things, but first and foremost, I want to see that we kind of clean up that. We got to be able to finish possessions with either great shots on the offensive end or defensive rebounds. We can't be given second shots, because that's a killer. The second shots always go in, it seems like, whether it's a jump shot or a three-pointer, they always go in.
Yeah. Since you've been here, Coach, you've had good senior leadership, and no exception this year as well. I mean, you're led by 3 talented seniors, Peyton, Eliana, and Jordan. What can you say about those 3 seniors?
Yeah, I think they're finding their way as leaders, and like you said, we put a big emphasis on that about the best teams are the teams that are led from the players within, and I have been very blessed to have some really great leaders. And it's funny that you asked that. This week we've had a lot of talks just as a group, and those talks have been led by Eliana, Jordan, and Peyton about stuff I'll keep in-house, but just stuff that really is meant to keep us together and try to be our best selves as a collective unit, because like so many other team sports, basketball, it's tough. You got individuals that are coming together for one common cause. That sounds great, but it's not always easy, and they're human beings. We have to work on that, like any team has to work on that. But I think that those three have really embraced that role, and they're actively trying to live up to that expectation of being leaders and senior leaders and kind of following in the footprints of those that have come before them. So really proud of them on that. And then on top of that, just trying to lead by example. There was a practice maybe a week ago that I mentioned Peyton by name. And I'll share this story for everybody because I don't think she'd mind.
Yeah.
But, I think back to Peyton coming into the program, right? She's a newer player, and she was kind of swimming with everything we're doing. And if you were at a practice now watching that Peyton Welch, it would blow your mind how active and talking she is on the court and just leading by example. And I think those three, as well as many others, on our team, try to lead by example. Now, we're not perfect, but it's nice to see.
Yeah.
And I hope that we continue to grow, because I think we can be really successful as we come together.
It's funny you mentioned that, because as your play-by-play man, I have really noticed it this year with all three of those girls, and particularly with Peyton, how much she has, and she was a good ball player last year, don't get me wrong, but the way she has matured and she's taken her game to the next level.
Yeah, I think it's just for her specifically, it's slowed down, right? Because first year in the program, it's just she's so green to everything. Now that stuff is habits and second nature, she can just focus on the basketball, right? And same with Eliana and Jordan. They've been in the program so long that they know all the terminology, all the things we do, the expectations. So they're just out there playing. But even beyond them, I look to Madeline, JC, Jalen Laird, like even those juniors, they're trying to do what I'm asking them to do. They're leading by example. We got a lot of really competitive girls, which is that's no stranger. You look at Carly, Riley, and Emma. They were three of the most competitive girls I've ever met. So just trying to continue to build on the foundation that's been laid and the tradition that's been set, and that's the great thing about being a coach, is just trying to put it all together. And it's not ours, but it's our time, and try to build on that.
You got to be happy with the way your JV and your freshman team are playing too. You got some competitors coming up the pipeline, I should say, and they're both having real good years too, the JV and freshman team. Your starting lineup for tonight, Coach?
Yeah, I've got Madeline at the 1, Elle at the 2, Peyton at the 3, Jalen at the 4, and Jordan at the 5, and ready to go.
All right, well, good luck to your Orioles. Good luck to you. We'll look forward to talking to you after the ball game. As always, go O's, as Ludington stays on the heels of the Fremont Packers. It's looking a lot like last year, Coach. I mean, it was Ludington and Fremont 1 and 2. I should say Fremont 1, Ludington 2 in the conference last year, and it came down to that last game in the conference at Fremont, and it's shaping up again that way, isn't it?
Well, we're going to try to make it that way. We got a long way to go before we play Fremont again.
Exactly.
But Fremont is no doubt the leader. They're the ones to beat. They ran through it last year, and they've taken care of business this year. But we're just going to focus on Orchard View tonight and the games before. And hopefully, if the story is written, it'll be that last game. If it's not, no big deal. We'll go into districts trying to compete. So thanks a lot, and go O's.
Go O's.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View High School. Big shout out to House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor, as well as Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC. They are located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. They are our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. Here are your starting lineups. First for the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals, coached by Jeff Sturkin, assisted by Cambry Hardy and Tegan Sturkin. Starting at the guards, number 3, Chastity Sellers. She is a sophomore. Also, number 5, Nazalia Mendiola. She is a senior. The third guard, number 10, Journey Johnson. She is a junior. Forwards are number 15, Alexis Scott, a junior. Number 20, Ju Maria Johnson. She is a freshman. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Warren Stowe, assisted by Bree Lewis and Noah Laird, managed by Alyssa Mateos, and Luciana Bailey. Starting at the guards, number 4, Peyton Welch, a senior. Number 11, Madeline Kenyon, a junior. Number 20, Eliana Jeruzel, a senior. Ludington controls the tip. Starting forward, number 12, Jalen Laird, a junior. And the starting center, number 40, Jordan Anderson. She is a senior. Ludington with the controlling the tip there, Evan. They get the first shot, they missed, and here comes Muskegon Orchard View.
Yeah, we were able to get a nice quick open shot by Madeline, unable to knock it down.
Ran into Madeline's dad before the game tonight. First time I've met him. Nice gentleman. I said, hey, how's it going? He goes, are you Scoop Hansen? I said, yes. He goes, oh, I'm a big fan. I said, and you are? And he told me his name. I said, oh. He goes, I'm Madeline's dad. I said, hey, I'm a big Madeline fan, as well as all of our players. And Ludington with the ball back right now. And we are about 32 seconds into the game. There's a shot up by Jalen Laird, no good. Rebound by Jordan Anderson, no good, but she's fouled. Our player in the spotlight for tonight is J.C. Cole. Her interview will air at the half. And for Tuesday's game at Mason County Central, player in the spotlight, Jalen Laird. Right now, Jordan Anderson at the free throw line for the Orioles. She wears jersey number 40. Her first free throw is good. Coming off a nice 14-point game the other night against the Montague Wildcats. Second attempt up and no good. Ball fought for, kept alive, and OV has it. Orchard View in their home white jerseys, cardinal red lettering, and it looks like that's trimmed in black. Maybe they've switched up. And the numerals, those look blue to you, Evan? The numerals are blue, or black, trimmed in cardinal red. And maybe I'm wrong too. I just saw Dr. Branding today, my eye doctor. She said my eyes were doing pretty good, but I don't know. You might have to say, well, Scoop, I may beg to differ with her. Their lettering looks red to me, doesn't it to you? Trimmed in blue. And I think they just reversed the lettering and the numerals. Anyway, Ludington in their black jerseys, orange lettering and numerals trimmed in white. I know I got that right. All right, Ludington up 1-0, 6:39 to go in the opening quarter. OV on the attack. Now that I'm looking closer, Evan, it does look like blue lettering for Orchard View. So we'll say blue lettering and numerals trimmed in red. OV with the basket. They have a 2-1 lead. And getting the basket, number 10, Journey Johnson for the Cardinals. OV up 2-1. Anderson saves it for the Orioles. They'll swing it now. Kenyon with it to Eliana Jeruzel. Anderson inside. And Jalen Laird loses. Actually, the ball was batted away from her. Last touch by OV. Quick substitute. Well, actually, no. Yeah, we're going to have a substitution here for OV. No, we're not. Okay. OV 2, Ludington 1. 6:01 to go in the opening quarter. 3-point. No, Kenyon fakes the three. Now she'll give it to Welch. Welch to Jeruzel. Jeruzel, Kenyon for three, no good. Long rebound there to Eliana Jeruzel. Back to Kenyon, now to Anderson. To Laird. Laird to Jeruzel just lost the handle on it. It goes out of bounds, and it will be OV basketball. And I'll tell you what, the first 2.5 minutes here, this is a different looking OV team than the one we're used to seeing.
Yeah, OV's got a tough little 1-2-2, 3-2 zone that they're playing, packing it in the paint, going to try to shut down our bigs, as that's most of our offense. Try to force us to shoot from the outside, which so far they've been successful.
OV up 2-1, 5:20 to go in the opening quarter. Cardinals with the basketball. With the ball, number 3, that's Chastity Sellers. She is just a sophomore. Shot put up there, no good by Jumariah Johnson. And now here comes Peyton Welch for the Ludington Orioles. Welch, she'll dish it now. Jeruzel, baseline jumper, good! Eliana Jeruzel with a baseline jumper, and that'll give the Orioles a 3-2 lead. 4:48 to go in the opening quarter. Our girls JV winning big tonight by the score of 53-6. Our girls freshman team, they defeat Coopersville 40-26. We got a full timeout. Ludington up 3-2, 4:48 to go. We'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Again, a big thank you to Muskegon Orchard View Athletic Director Leroy Hackley. Always enjoy coming down here to Muskegon Orchard View. Always makes us very welcome and rolls the red carpet out for us. Right now, OV with the basketball. Ludington has a 3-2 lead. 4:37 to go. Scoop Hansen along with Evan McKinley, Julia Havman, and Jackson Jenner, the OSN, and 102.7 WMOM. Big thank you to 102.7 WMOM owner Chris Nicholas, and also to our OSN Executive Director, Producer Thad Shank. Hey, a three-pointer there from the Orioles. Peyton Welch, that looked more like a set shot, Evan.
Yeah, wide open, able to knock it down. The skip pass from Eliana.
Yep, and now there's a steal by the Orioles. Jeruzel shot up, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Peyton Welch tried to save that ball, was unable to. It'll be OV basketball. Checking into the Oriole lineup will be number 23, our Indian Summer player in the spotlight, J.C. Cole. She is a junior. And also checking in, number 4, Kaya Jones. Kaya Jones with the steal there. Ludington loses it. Jones gets it back, and now Anderson has it to Jerusalem. Kaya Jones wears jersey 4. She is a freshman. The younger sister of Ludington Oriole stalwart Gage Jones, who graduated last year. And I'm sure his younger brother Brody's going to see me and say, hey, Scoop, where's my mention? All right. Cole will fake the 3 to Anderson, in and getting the basket, Jalen Laird. Good passing there. Unselfishness by the Orioles.
Yeah, great ball movement. That's what it's going to take to break this zone. And Ludington did exactly that on the offense possession. Coach Stowe will be happy with that.
There's a steal. Kaya Jones with it. Jones, her pass too high there, intended for Eliana Jerusalem. Big shout out to all of Oriole Nation tuned in tonight. There's a shot put up by OB that's going to be short. Kaya Jones has it for the Orioles. To send a shout out to Dan Snagowski. He says, go Oriole girls. Also Sue Smith tuned in tonight. Shout out to my good buddy, my best buddy, longtime best buddy, Chris Castellani is listening tonight from Canton, Ohio. He's like a stone's throw away from the Professional Football Hall of Fame. Right now, Ludington leads 8-2, 2:46 to go in the opening quarter. Girls varsity basketball action. Muskegon Orchard View with the ball. Ball batted there. OB comes up with it, and with it, number 10, that's Journey Johnson. She'll give it now to Gabriel Mosier, who's checked into the game. She wears jersey number 4. Belay my last, that's Alexia Wilson. They got home and away jerseys, so hopefully I won't be too confused. I was telling Evan during the break, after seeing Dr. Branning this morning, my eye still may be dilated a little bit from my eye appointment. Got a foul called on the Orioles. Ludington up 8-2 right now. 2:12 to go in the opening quarter. Returning to the Oriole lineup, number 11, Madeline Kenyon. Also number 2, Peyton Welch. And seeing her first action of the game, number 15, and that's Kelsey Bowman. Kelsey is a sophomore. 6-point Oriole lead, 2:08 left in the opening quarter. There's a steal for Peyton Welch. Peyton wears jersey number 2. She'll push the ball up the court for the Orioles. She'll take it in, and she is going to draw the foul. Good aggressiveness there by Peyton Welch.
Yeah, normally, the other teams don't have girls as big as ours, and that number 15 down there, she is going to be a presence in the paint tonight, but Peyton was able to go right through her and draw the foul.
Yes. I totally agree with you, Evan. Welch first free throw is good. Peyton Welch with 4 points in this first quarter. Ludington up 9-2. Peyton's second attempt from the free throw line, good. 2 big free throws for Peyton Welch. Ludington 10, Muskegon Orchard View 2. 1:58 to go in the opening quarter. OV, now there's a steal by Welch. Welch will bring the ball up. She'll give it now to Kenyon, back to Welch. Now to J.C. Cole. Cole to Kenyon. They'll swing it now to Kaya Jones. Now Kaya, did she lose the ball? Yeah, she lost the ball out of bounds here, Evan. Got a good angle here. When we come to OV, they always put us up here in the mezzanine level, and it's a great place to view the game from. With the ball for the Cardinals, number 5, Nazalia Mendiola. And now we have a 10-second violation on the Cardinals. 8-point Oriole lead. Go ahead, Evan.
OV is trying to dribble through this full court press that we have on them, and that's not going to work. So Coach Stowe is going to be like, go ahead and do that the whole game if you want.
Ludington coming off an impressive 8-point victory at Montague last week. Actually, earlier this week, what am I thinking? It was earlier this week they defeated Montague. Yeah, that was the night, I believe, that the Oriole boys fell to North Muskegon. Yes, that was Tuesday night. Boy, that hard-fought game.
You were at the game against North Muskegon, weren't you?
Yeah, we covered the North Muskegon game, Ludington's second overtime game this year. Unfortunately, the Orioles are now 0-2, the boys, in overtime this year. Good save there good hustle by Kaya Jones. She did save it, but right to an OV player, and that's number 5, and that is Nazalia Mendiola. You're right, 15 for OV. She definitely, the only girl that matches up with her would be Jordan Anderson. And 15 for OV, that is Alexis Scott. She is a junior. 32 seconds to go, opening quarter. Ludington 10, Muskegon Orchard View 2. And OB trying to get the ball in there to Scott. She loses it. It goes out of bounds. It will be Oriole basketball. Kaya Jones with it. Jones will dish the ball now to Kenyon, to Welch. Turnaround by Bowman. Oh, it's no good, but she'll shoot 2. Thought we were going to have a possible 3-point play right there. 20 seconds to go, opening quarter. 8-point Oriole lead. Kelsey Bowman at the free throw line for Ludington. First shot is up and no good. J.C. Cole is our player in the spotlight. Her interview will air at the halftime. That's the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show. Second shot, no good. Rebound to Scott for Muskegon Orchard View. 13 seconds to go, opening quarter. 8-point Oriole lead. 3-pointer up and no good by OV. Rebound, J.C. Cole. 6 seconds to go. Cole will push the ball up the court for the Orioles. She'll take the shot. It hits the top of the backboard. And here comes OV. They do not get a shot off, though. I think J.C. thought she figured she didn't have as much time as she had right there, Evan.
Yeah, took the shot a little bit early, and that ball came rocketing off the backboard. OV had a chance, but I don't think she knew that the time was running out either.
We're at the end of one here from Muskegon Orchard View. Your score, the Ludington Orioles 10, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 2. Back after these messages, you're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan Farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. Ludington on top 10-2. We want to thank our exclusive pregame sponsor, House of Flavors Manufacturing. Delicious, yummy House of Flavors ice cream. And sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. Pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Oriole Nation, you can learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And, of course, Indian Summer Co-op, our exclusive player and a spotlight sponsor. Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Ludington basketball to begin play here in the second quarter. The Orioles have a 10-2 lead. Turnaround in the lane up by Jalen Laird, no good. Ball kept alive right there. Jerusalem has it now to Kenyon. A 3-point attempt by Welch, in and out, no good. And here come the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals. Shout out to Nicole Lina. She says, let's go, Lady O's, and also Paulette Kluge. She's watching her granddaughter, Kaya Jones, play. 7:27 left in the opening half. Ludington up 10-2. Evan, are you surprised that points have come so hard this first quarter, and now we're just 40 seconds into the second quarter for the Ludington Orioles so
I'm
far?
actually quite impressed with this OV defense.
Yeah.
And they're making us work on offense. You know, we got to get a little bit more ball movement going on, a little bit player movement. We're stationary right now.
Mm-hmm. Good observation there. Good point, Evan. OV basketball, 7:11 to go in the second quarter. And here come the Cardinals. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the OV Cardinals. So it'll be Ludington basketball. On the court for Ludington, Jalen Laird, Madeline Kenyon. You also have Jordan Anderson, Eliana Jerusalem, and Peyton Welch. Kenyon with the ball. She'll give it now. Jerusalem for three. No good. Long rebound to Welch. Peyton Welch back to Jerusalem. Now to Welch. She'll work it inside. Jordan Anderson. Anderson, nice pass. Basket up and no good there. The shot put up there by Jalen Laird. Ludington got a real nice look right there and some nice passing.
Yeah, we've been getting some good looks. We're just unable to get the ball to fall.
Cardinals on the attack with the ball. Alexia Wilson. Now there's a steal by Jerusalem. She'll get it ahead to Kenyon. Kenyon loses it, but Ludington caught a break right there when the ball was last touched by the Cardinals' Alexis Scott.
Ball looks slippery out there, unable to catch it. We've seen a few errant passes tonight.
We want to thank Lundquist Furniture, another of our fine sponsors. They're West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street in downtown Scottville. There's a basket by the Orioles' Jordan Anderson. That'll give the Orioles a 10-point lead, 12-2 with 6:07 to go in the opening half. As I was mentioning about Lundquist Furniture, again located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville, family owned and operated since 1940. Give my buddy Trent Lundquist a call for your furniture needs. You can give him a call at 231-757-3368. Orchard View basketball, 6:03 to go. Baseline jumper up, no good there by the Cardinals. Nazalia Mendiola. Put back, no good. And coming away with it for the Orioles, Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon on the dribble drive. She'll give it now to her teammate Eliana Jerusalem. Back to Kenyon now. Nice. Oh, some nice high-low there, Evan.
Yeah, great pass. Good feed by Jalen to find Jordan down low. Jordan with the strong finish.
Anderson, a nice game against Montague the other night, had 14 points, which are going to be the Ludington Paint and Glass points in the paint leader. Jordan Anderson with 14 the other night at Montague. And rebounds off the glass leader the other night at Montague was Peyton Welch with 7. Now we're going to have a foul called there on the Orioles' Jordan Anderson. Great sportsmanship displayed by Anderson and Kenyon right there, helping up OV's Jumariah Johnson. 5:30 left in the opening half. Orioles up 14-2. Jerusalem being a pest right there with some tough, tenacious defense as she was guarding the Cardinals' number 21, Ilea Johnson. With the ball now, Nazalia Mendiola. There's a three-pointer up and no good there by Journey, or no, actually that was, Journey Johnson. And here come the Orioles. Kenyon to Welch. Jerusalem at the free throw line now to Welch. Back to Jerusalem. Three-pointer is going to be short, and it goes out of bounds. Into the OV lineup, number 4, Alexia Wilson. And for the Orioles, returning number 15, Kelsey Bowman. Also into the Oriole lineup, number 4, Kaya Jones. And seeing her first action in this varsity game, number 1, Raven Thomas. Thomas, a sophomore. She had 12 points in the JV game tonight. Orioles up 14-2, 4:42 left in the opening half. Girls varsity basketball action from Muskegon Orchard View. Three-pointer up, no good there. That was put up by Nazalia Mendiola. OV with the offensive rebound, however. Three-pointer up and good. Nailing the three. Journey Johnson with the three-pointer from the far baseline, and she banked it in there, Evan.
Yeah, the bank's open late. Not very often you see a bank from the corner, I know that.
Orioles up 14-5. Jordan Anderson in the paint. Back now to Kaya Jones, to Raven Thomas. Ball batted out of bounds, and it should remain with the Orioles.
I'd like to see Ludington get a little bit quicker ball movement, side, top, side, get that defense shifting a little bit, get that middle open.
Eliana Jerusalem will trigger the ball in, and she gets it in to Raven Thomas. Thomas back to Jerusalem. Now to Jordan Anderson, 15-footer. God! Jordan Anderson right at the free throw line, and she gets the bucket. 7 points for Jordan Anderson in this first half. Ludington up 16-5. Here come the Cardinals. Alexia Wilson with it. Wilson on the drive. Oh, nice pass there from Alexia Wilson to number 10, Journey Johnson, who gets the basket. 7 points for Journey Johnson. She's got all of OV's points in this first half. Jordan Anderson with it at the free throw line. Boy, she attracts a lot of attention. She gets that ball. There's 3 Cardinals right around her. Inside, nice pass to Kelsey Bowman. Shot up, no good, but she's fouled and she'll shoot 2. We'd like to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. First free throw is going to be short by Bowman. Back into the OV lineup, number 15, Alexis Scott. And she'll replace number 20, Jumariah Johnson. Second attempt by Bowman, no good. Ball batted out of bounds. Let's see, was it last touch by OV? I believe it was.
Keep the ball down here?
Yep. 3:07 left in the opening half. Ludington 16, Muskegon Orchard View 7. Ball will be triggered in by Jerusalem. Trying to get that ball to Anderson. Goes out of bounds. Still Ludington basketball. Jerusalem will once again trigger the ball in. Make sure you check out the Oriole Sports Network page later tonight. We'll have the box score from the freshman, JV, and varsity games, as well as girls and boys scores of interest from the area. Jordan Anderson got the ball there. She didn't get the bucket, but she got fouled, and she'll shoot 2. Anderson's first free throw is good. Ten-point Oriole lead, 17-7. Ludington was up 10-2 at the end of the first quarter. Anderson's second free throw, no good. Rebound to the Cardinals, number 20, Jumariah Johnson. They'll give it up now to Alexia Wilson. Back to Journey Johnson. On the drive, number 5, Nazalia Mendiola. Johnson with it. Some good D here by the Orioles. 2:39 to go in the opening half. Now they're going to be a foul called there. I think they're going to get Jordan Anderson. So Anderson and Jones were really applying the pressure right there. It's called on Jordan Anderson, her second. OV will get the ball in, and there's a shot by Journey Johnson, no good. Rebound to Raven Thomas. She'll outlet it now to Jerusalem. Jerusalem to Anderson. Back now to Kaya Jones. Kaya just couldn't handle the ball right there. It goes out of bounds. Oh, we got almost a full shank shuffle here, Evan. 4 Orioles are coming in. It wasn't a full shuffle. And returning number 11, that'll be Madeline Kenyon. Number 23, J.C. Cole. Number 12, Jalen Laird. And also number 2, Peyton Welch. The only Oriole remaining in the game, Raven Thomas. There's a steal by the Orioles. And again, they cannot control it. It goes out of bounds, and it will be OV basketball.
Just like to be boss with the ball and don't make the pass that the defense gives you. Give it the pass that you want.
I think you're right, Evan. You said you thought there might be some grease on the basketball. I'll tell you, it's been awfully slippery.
Yeah, the roads were slippery on the way down, and it must have a little bit of that on the basketball tonight.
Like you and I were talking, I believe, and on the way here, we got here a little earlier than you did, but we saw one Cadillac in the ditch on 31, just south of Montague Whitehall. Free throw, the first free throw up and in by Journey Johnson. 8 points in the first half for her, all of OV's points. Second attempt is up and no good. Rebound to Peyton Welch. Welch will give it now to J.C. Cole. Cole, three-pointer, Kenyon. God! Right there, sister. Madeline Kenyon, nothing but net as she tickles the twines.
Yeah, hopefully that'll make this rim a little bit bigger for the rest of this game. See if we can get some shots to be knocked down.
The Orioles momentarily had a steal right there, but then they throw it right back to OV. Ludington up 20-8. 1:40 left in the opening half. Journey Johnson with the ball for the Cardinals. She'll give it up now to her teammate. That's Nazalia Mendiola. We're down to 1 minute, 18 seconds to go until the half. Call this an extended, look almost like an extended 2-3 zone there, Evan.
Yeah, it's 1-2-2, man.
Ludington gets a turnover. Kenyon, she'll give it now to Laird. Laird to J.C. Cole into the corner. Raven Thomas with it now. Thomas back to Cole on the top of the key. Three-pointer up and in and out. No good there by Kenyon. Rebound up and in by Peyton Welch.
Yeah, Madeline able to get another open three-pointer and just bounce in and out.
And it was a good-looking three there, too. Like you said, it went in three quarters. Cole with a shot, no good. Rebound fought for, kept alive, Jalen Laird, and now Laird's going to be fouled with 23 seconds to go in this opening half. Ludington 22, Muskegon Orchard View 8.
Yeah, Ludington's doing a good job of crashing the glass, getting second chance opportunities.
Welch will trigger. Jalen Laird, no good, but the putback up and in by Peyton Welch. Ludington now with a 24-8 lead. There are 18 seconds to go, and what do we have a Ludington player that went down. Coach Stowe is going out to check on, is that Jay? Let's see, is that Jalen?
Jalen.
I think it's Jalen Laird, yes. Coach Stowe talking with her right now, and it looks like the OV trainer may be out there too. But right now, Ludington up 24-8, 18 seconds to go in this opening half. The Orioles led at the end of 10-2. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs, the exclusive postgame sponsor of the Ludington Orioles via the OSN. And Jalen coming off right now, and she's a tough young lady. She looks like she's okay right now, sitting on the bench. Okay, we have 16 seconds to go in the opening half. OV with the basketball. There's a steal by the Orioles. J.C. Cole with it. 10 seconds to go. Cole's pass, a little bit too much right there. She tried to give a lead pass right there to Peyton Welch, and Peyton just wasn't able to catch up to it. 7 seconds left in the opening half. OV gets the ball in. The Orioles up 24-8. Ball deflected there by Kenyon. We're down to 2 seconds. And there's the buzzer and your score at the half. From Muskegon Orchard View girls varsity basketball action, the Ludington Orioles 24, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 8. We are at the half, and we will be back with the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show right here on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union, and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. And Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. We take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep included in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. The Ludington Orioles 24, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 8 at the half. Girls varsity basketball action. Our JV girls win tonight over OV by the score of 53-6. And our girls freshman team, they win at Coopersville tonight over the Broncos 40-26. A shout out to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. And also a shout out to Indian Summer Co-op, our exclusive player in the spotlight sponsor. Indian Summer, proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Ludington outscoring Muskegon Orchard View 14-6 in that second quarter after outscoring them 10-2 in the opening 8 minutes of play. And the Orioles have that 24-8 lead. Scoring for OV, all their points coming from Journey Johnson, all 8 of their points. For Ludington, 9 points for Peyton Welch, 3 for Madeline Kenyon, 2 for Jalen Laird, 2 for Eliana Jeruzel, and Jordan Anderson with 8 points. Right now we're going to step aside, and Oriole Nation, you're going to hear the interview I did recently with Ludington Oriole player J.C. Cole. Enjoy. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer. Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. That player for tonight's game against the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals is J.C. Cole. J.C. is a junior. She wears jersey number 23, and she plays the guard position. Now, J.C., what is the one thing that you love absolutely the most about being a Ludington Oriole girls varsity basketball player?
I probably love it the most because there's always, like, the team always has such a good moral with each other. We're always such good friends, and the love for basketball in Ludington is probably one of my favorite things about Ludington, playing for Ludington sports as well.
You ladies recently took a trip up to the Upper Peninsula over the holiday break, and I'm sure those created some memories that'll last a lifetime. What was your favorite part of that?
Probably the 8-hour bus ride. I know that's probably the weirdest thing to say, but the 8-hour bus ride is definitely what made it the best trip that I've had with the basketball team. Just being on that bus for 8 hours, having to deal with everyone, is just made the team definitely better for each other.
It never gets old, too. I've been over the Mackinac Bridge many, many, many times, and that never gets old, does it?
No, it does not.
Yeah. What do you like best about playing for Coach Warren Stowe?
Warren Stowe, he really focuses on individual, like each individual player. Like, he doesn't expect everyone to be the same person. Like, he really focuses on each of us and like what each player loves and what each player can't stand. And I just really like his moral with the basketball and his love for basketball as well. Okay.
You ladies are off to a great start this year. 7-3 coming into tonight's game. Only one loss in the conference to Fremont. You're hot on their heels. And how do you think the team's going to do the rest of the season?
I think if we keep up with always focusing on the little things, we are definitely going to redeem some of our losses and show Ludington that we are going to keep fighting no matter how hard it gets with the 9 girls that we have playing for us.
All right, go O's. Your favorite professional sports team, JC?
I would probably say UConn girls basketball. They are definitely they're an example of what a team should be like, and they are always always very compacted together, and I really like the way they look at basketball.
Oh, the legendary Coach Gino Ariema. Boy, he's had a powerhouse there for many years. Your favorite professional sports athlete?
I know this is an oldie, but I would say Michael Jordan because of his commitment towards basketball and how he just loves, like, I know, like, loving the sport of basketball is, like, a thing to say, like, constantly it's a thing to say, but he actually loved the sport of basketball. Like, it was his thing, his major thing. Like, I just love his commitment towards it, and I aspire to be, like, someone like that.
Maybe that's why you wear jersey number 23?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Hey, when I was a high school baseball player, I wore jersey number 3 because I was a huge Alan Trammell fan, the great shortstop of the Detroit Tigers. So I can understand where you're coming from on that. Your plans for spring sports?
I do play softball.
What position?
Third baseman and sometimes catcher.
Okay, we wish you lots of luck when softball rolls around, but we still got a lot of basketball to be played right now. Your favorite teacher in class at good old LHS?
Well, my favorite class right now is probably Stowe, freaking John Stowe. I love his class. I love how he, like, connects with students himself. Like, I don't like the what is it called, chemistry as much, but I really like him as a teacher.
Okay. Favorite food that mom and dad make for your family?
Well, they both are very diverse, but my dad makes steak, and I really love his steak, and my mom makes a lot of crock pot meals that I like eating as well.
Favorite type of steak? Is it New York strip, filet mignon, and how do you like it? Do you like it medium or well done?
New York strip and definitely medium well.
Very good, very good. Favorite restaurant in Ludington?
El Rancho.
Okay, I get that often. From your teammates and as well as, like, from the boys basketball players and the football team. Favorite flavor of ice cream at Ludington House of Flavors?
I don't go there very often, but definitely they're, like, when they have, like, their sherbets for, like, specials and stuff, I like their sherbet ice cream.
Okay. Your role model, JC, or role models in your life?
Definitely my parents for pushing me each and every day, no matter if I want to hear it or not. I definitely like their encouragement.
Okay, and anybody watching or listening to tonight's broadcast that you'd like to say hello to or send a special shout out to?
I got a couple. I got my sister, Bryn Cole, and a childhood friend, Sean Stencil. He really likes to watch me play basketball and encourage me to get better as well.
Okay, well, thank you, JC, for being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for tonight's game. Wish you and your teammates all the best. Looking forward to this second half of the season. We're almost at the midway point. And again, congratulations on being the Indian Summer player in the spotlight. Go O's!
Go O's!
JC Cole there as the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. She specifically mentioned her sister Bryn Cole, who I remember covering, and also Sean Stencil. She sent a special shout out to Sean Stencil, and I see Sean chimed in, and he said wanted to make the game tonight but couldn't, so he's tuned into the OSN. Sean, we hope you're enjoying the game. You just got a special shout out from JC Cole, our OSN Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. So, and thanks to all of Oriole Nation for tuning in. Sean said, hey, he replied, he said, that's awesome. So glad you liked it there, Sean. And Mike Lansky says, go O's. And Mike, you're okay, even if you are a big Green Bay Packers fan and a Manistee Mariners fan, you're still one of my favorite Badger passengers. So right now we're about to begin play here. Evan, in the second half, Ludington has a 24-8 lead. What do you think Coach Warren Stowe said to his girls at the half?
Probably clean it up a little bit, less turnovers, maybe knock down some shots here in the second half, open up this lead.
And right off the bat, there's a steal by Welch to head to Jerusalem. God, that's a great way to start there. As Welch gets the assist, Jerusalem gets the basket.
You know, it's really hard to prepare for these type of games to really get your body going, just because most likely you're going to come in and blow a team out.
Oh, a nice block by Jalen Laird.
But, Ludington coming out with a little bit more fire here in the second half.
And it's good to see Jaylin out there as she went to the bench. She went down pretty hard there, and she looks like she's just fine right now, Evan. That's great news. There's a shot put up, no good by Welch. Welch with the offensive board, however. Anderson has it now. Jeruzel with it. Jeruzel will give it now to Jalen Laird. Laird back to Jeruzel, now to Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon dribbling down in the lane there. Dishes it now to Laird. Laird to Welch. Welch to Kenyon. Kenyon to Anderson at the top of the key. Jordan Anderson at the free throw line. She'll dish it now to Laird. Back to Jeruzel for three. No good. Orchard View with the rebound, but outstanding ball movement there by the Orioles.
Yeah, you see Coach Stowe change it up a little bit. 5 out there, a ton of ball movement. Really make that zone work.
OV on the attack with the ball, number 5, Nazalia Mendiola. There's a drive by Journey Jones. 3-point attempt up, no good. Rebound to Laird. Jalen Laird will bring the ball up for Ludington. She'll dish it now to Peyton Welch. Welch to Kenyon on the far baseline on the drive. Kenyon now to Jeruzel. Jeruzel will give it now to Jordan Anderson. Anderson to Welch. Her shot. Good! Peyton Welch with the three-pointer. And Ludington now up 29-8.
Another good possession of ball movement. It's swinging it side, top side, finding Peyton wide open for the corner three.
3 3-pointers for the Orioles in this game, 2 by Welch and 1 by Kenyon. Ludington up 29-8, 5:47 to go in the third quarter. Now I think we're going to have a foul there on Madeline Kenyon. Looked like she hooked the Orchard View player right there. In hockey parlance, we would have called that a hip check. Ludington up 29-8. 5:45 left in the third quarter. Big shout out to all of Oriole Nation who's tuned in watching the Oriole Sports Network, or perhaps you're listening on 102.7 WMOM. Another big shout out to Chris Nicholas of WMOM and the job that he did along with his committee for the Festival of Lights. Did you get out there to that at the fairgrounds? That was pretty awesome.
It was awesome.
Yeah. My wife went to at least 2 times. She might have been out there 3 times. I got out there once with her, and it was pretty neat. At the free throw line for the Cardinals, number 10, that's Journey Jones. First free throw, no good. Second attempt up and good. Journey Jones. I'm sorry, that's Journey Johnson, not Jones. What was I saying? Journey Jones. Journey Johnson. Ludington on the attack right now. They're up 29-9. Now a traveling violation. Eliana got happy feet there.
Yeah, she saw the opening to the lane, just got the feet going before the ball went down.
Orchard View with the basketball. Big shout out to my good friend Mike Benedict and his awesome business. They have been providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting in West Michigan since the 1940s. They're located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You can reach Mike at 231-613-4111 and ask Mike when his next 300 game is going to be. He's been stuck at 18 for some time. Listen to me. Oh, stuck at 18. 18 300 perfect games. That's awesome. There's a shot by Jordan Anderson, a little left-hand baby hook right there. It was actually blocked by OV, but Ludington retains possession. Jalen Laird shot up, no good. And coming away with a rebound for OV, number 15, and that is Alexis Scott. Ludington up 29-9, 4:48 to go in this third quarter. With the ball for the Cardinals, number 3, Chastity Sellers. Sellers now to Johnson. That's Journey Johnson. 3 Johnsons on this OV team. You have Journey Johnson, Jumariah Johnson, and Ilea Johnson. On the court for the Orioles, we have right now Jordan Anderson, Eliana Jeruzel, J.C. Cole, who's checked into the game, our Indian Summer player in the spotlight. Also number 4, Kaya Jones, who just checked in, and number 12, Jalen Laird, and now Laird's pass goes out of bounds right in front of the Oriole bench. It looked like Jalen was going one way and the pass went the other way.
Yeah, a little
right
bit
there.
of miscommunication. But those are the ones that Coach Stowe is going to want to clean up, because in an important game like that, those are easy turnovers that can be fixed.
Now, Jalen gets the steal right there, and then she's fouled. Into the Cardinal lineup will be number 4, Alexia Wilson. We'd like to thank LP&G, Ludington Paint and Glass, and owner Matt Ewing, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. Proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the Orioles Sports Network. Ludington up 29-9. 3:58 to go in the third quarter. Orchard View with the basketball. Ball batted out of bounds. Last touch there by the Orioles. OV triggers the ball in to Alexia Wilson. And now OV coach Jeff Sturkin wants and gets a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here and tell you a bit about Ludington Chiropractic. If you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, go see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic at 5965 East Ludington Avenue. No appointment necessary, folks. Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck, Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located right next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. And the McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. The McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. Back to action here at Muskegon Orchard View. Ludington with the steal. They lead 29-9. 3:38 to go in the third quarter. Nice move by Laird. She overlaid it, however, and OV comes up with the basketball. Nazalia Mendiola with it. She'll give it up now to her teammate, Journey Johnson. Back to Mendiola. 3:16 left in the third. Johnson, shot up, no good. That was put up by number 5. I think that was Mendiola with the shot there. Orioles are up 29-9. 3:09 to go in this third quarter. On the court for the Orioles, J.C. Cole, Eliana Jeruzel, Kaya Jones, Jordan Anderson, and Peyton, or no, I'm sorry, that's Jalen Laird. First free throw attempt, no good by Johnson. Second attempt. Up and no good. Rebound, Jordan Anderson. OV has 9 points in this game. Journey Johnson has scored all 9 of them, Evan. Ludington on the attack now. Jalen Laird with it. She'll give it to J.C. Cole. Over to Jeruzel. Jeruzel now to Kaya Jones. Jones, nice passing. And shot no good there by Laird. Again, some really good passing by the Ludington Orioles. Just couldn't finish there.
Yeah, unable to get the ball to fall in the second half. Much like the first half, but we've been getting some really good looks.
Ludington was up 24-8 at the break. They led 10-2 at the end of one. There's a steal by Kaya Jones. Jones shot, no, she'll give it to her teammate, and God, getting the basket, Eliana Jeruzel, and the assist right there, Kaya Jones, who got the steal and made a real nice pass right there to Jeruzel. Exactly. Jeruzel with the basket. Ludington up 31-9. Hey, that number sounds familiar. That was the score of the Detroit Lions' victory over the Minnesota Vikings last Sunday night, 31-9.
Wasn't that great?
That was great to get the number 1 seed, to be the Kings of the North, first place in the NFC North Division, and a home field advantage for as long as they win in the playoffs.
Hey, I'm a Green Bay Packers fan this weekend. Nothing more than seeing the Packers there next week.
It's going to be interesting. Is Hurts playing for Philly?
I believe so.
I'm thinking, Evan, that the Washington Commanders are going to upset the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I got a feeling that Washington will play Detroit in the divisional round. But I wouldn't feel bad to see the Packers. A lot of people are, oh, Scoop, aren't you afraid to see a good team 3 times in a season? Because we're 2-0 against the Packers this year. We're 2-0 against the Vikings this year. So a perfect 6-0 record in the NFC North.
Hey, NFC North was a tough division this year.
You got a 15-2 team, a 14-3 team, and the Packers ended up, I think, 11-6. So,
with 4 losses in the division. Well, actually 5 losses because they lost to the Bears.
Yeah. 2:15 to go in the third quarter. Ludington 31, Muskegon Orchard View 9, and Muskegon Orchard View with the basketball coming out of a timeout here. Shot up, no good. Rebound up and good. And those are the first points by anybody on the OV team that is not named Journey Johnson. And getting the basket, number 15, Alexis Scott, and she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 2, Peyton Welch, number 11, Madeline Kenyon, and number 15, Kelsey Bowman. Getting a breather, number 20, Eliana Jerusalem, number 40, Jordan Anderson, and number 12, Jalen Laird.
We've actually been quite impressed with OV. They came to play tonight. I mean, their defense is tough. Obviously with the 20-point lead, we do have some room, but they are
this is the
bringing
best,
it to us.
You're right, Evan. This is the best I've seen an OV girls team play in a number of years. Yeah, Ludington has that 20-point lead, but I tell you what, OV is competing. Ludington with the basketball, Welch with it. Now to Cole. Cole to Kenyon. Kenyon back to J.C. Cole. She'll give it now to Welch. Welch fakes the 13-footer to Cole. Cross-court pass now. Kaya Jones. Jones to Welch. Welch on the drive. Good! Some nice passing once again by the Orioles and getting the basket. Peyton Welch. Ludington up 33-11. On the drive for OV, number 4, that's Alexia Wilson. Now back to Journey Johnson. 3-point attempt up and good. Getting the 3 for OV, number 4, Alexia Wilson. Ludington up 33-14. Kenyon to Cole, now to Welch. Welch, Kaya Jones for 3. It's going to be short. Rebound. Kenyon does a good job keeping it alive to Welch. Welch shot is no good, but she draws the foul, and she will shoot 2.
Great aggressiveness on the offensive rebound. That was 2 second chance opportunities there. I think Coach Stowe will be happy with that.
Yes, no doubt. Peyton Welch at the free throw line. Her first shot is up and good. $15 points in the game for Peyton Welch. Second attempt, no good. Rebound to the Cardinals, Alexis Scott. There's a 3-point attempt up, no good by Alexia Wilson. And now here comes Peyton Welch. She'll get the ball ahead now to Madeline Kenyon. Back to Kaya Jones. To Kenyon for 3. Right there, sister. Or as Rich Kirby would say, boom. 3-pointer for Madeline Kenyon. And Ludington now has a 37-14 lead. Timeout on the floor. It is a full timeout. We'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. Evan, I know this is one of your favorite times of the year when that snow comes and those lakes start freezing up. I know you love to ice fish, so wish you the best.
We'll
best
be
of luck
out there.
Yeah, you and Tommy Winchesky.
Ty Winchesky yesterday. We put the smack down on.
Well,
the
Tommy likes
fish.
to ice fish too. Right now, Ludington forcing a turnover right there. We just got an update. Evan just checked his phone. In the Cotton Bowl right now, Ohio State just scored, and it pains me to even say that. Ohio State just scored. They're up 7-0 over Texas. 7 minutes into the game.
7 minutes, 7.5 minutes.
Yep.
They're lucky they're not playing the Wolverines tonight. Otherwise, they'd be getting the smackdown put to them.
Hail to the victors and go blue. All right, right now, there's the buzzer, and at the end of 3, from Muskegon Orchard View, girls varsity basketball action. Your score, the Ludington Orioles 37, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 14. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. Ludington outscored the Cardinals 13-6 in that third quarter, and they now lead 37-14. They led 24-8 at the half. You know, one place to come, Novi. They play great music here too.
Hey, everyone's dancing down here.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that. The Orioles and the Cardinals. Our next broadcast after tonight will be on Monday back at Hawley Gym. The Cadillac Vikings come to town, and that's always Ludington boys. I know they're big rivals of the Ludington girls too, but that's usually our biggest non-conference rival right there for the boys and the girls.
One of my favorite games to play in.
Yep.
You know, you had Cadillac's bench over there yelling out every single play that we ran, and we could still score on them.
Good coach there, Coach Ryan Benzenberg.
But they'll be prepared, and
Yep.
you know, Coach Stank, I'm sure they're going to be practicing this weekend. I don't know if Cadillac's in the district anymore or not.
I don't think they're going to be in our district this year. I know they have been, both the boys and the girls, for many years, although I don't believe they were this past year. But yeah, Cadillac and Ludington, always a very competitive game, always a highly competitive and spirited game. Yep. Jordan Anderson at the free throw line. First shot is good. Tuesday we'll be broadcasting the Ludington Mason County Central girls game from Scottville.
And that as well is always a battle.
Yes, we're looking forward to that one too. So 2 big games next week. Jordan Anderson gets 2 free throws. The boys home at Hawley on Monday against the Cadillac Vikings. Tuesday the girls at Scottville to take on their county rivals, the Spartans of Mason County Central. And the OSN and 102.7 WMOM will be there. We'll live stream the girls' JV game on the OSN for both the JV boys game on Monday and the JV girls game on Tuesday. And then we'll hook in with 102.7 WMOM for both nights as well. So looking forward to that. Right now, Ludington on top of Muskegon Orchard View, 39-14 here, girls varsity basketball. 7:27 left in this game.
Give a shout out to my sister. She's tuned into the game tonight down in Detroit. Just wanted to let her know that I hit the golf simulator today, so she better keep working. Otherwise, she's gonna, get the smackdown on the golf course this summer.
Now, when you take on your sister in golf, she's one heck of a golfer. Great athlete, the Mason County Sports Hall of Fame Athlete of the Year this last year. Can you beat Emma in golf right now?
Sure can.
Is it straight up?
Straight up. She gets to play the forward tees.
And knowing Emma, I know she doesn't want any any strokes or what you call a handicap? Or,
it's a competitive match.
Okay.
We bicker at each other and try to get in her head a little bit. Mental strength improvement when we play against each other.
That's awesome. She's doing good at Detroit Mercy.
Loving every bit of it. Just wait until she's a doctor. She can support me, and I'll be a stay-at-home brother.
That's awesome. Hopefully she remembers her favorite play-by-play announcer, too.
Yeah, maybe you'll be able to tell if those numbers are black or blue out there.
Exactly. Ludington up 39-14, 6:35 to go in this girls varsity basketball game. And Evan, I better start getting to some of our sponsors here, or Coach Thad Shank is going to have my hide. All right, right now we'll be with the basketball. We want to thank Urca Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family, they've been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. And there's a basket by the Orioles, Raven Thomas, who's entered the ball game, and she's fouled.
Strong finish through some contact, playing in her 5th quarter of the night.
She really earned that nickname from Coach Troy Veneman. She's her nickname is the Wrecking Ball. Free throw is up and good. Well, it took a nice roll here considering we're the visitors. Stayed up there on the rim forever before it nestled between the twines. Ludington up 42-14. 6:05 to go in the game. Oriole Nation, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate assist you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone at 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5 Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. Quite a collision right there between Ludington's Raven, the Wrecking Ball Thomas, and Orchard View's number 20, Mariah Johnson. And she is still down and she is hurting. And the OV trainer is out there right now, and he has basically ushered away her teammates. And she is in some pain right now. You hate seeing this, Evan.
Yeah, that was quite the collision that we just saw between 2 OV players and 1 Ludington player.
We're going to step aside right now. 5:35 to go in the game. Ludington up 42-14. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan Farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. We take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View High School. OV with the basketball. The injured player, Mariah Johnson, taken to the locker room right there. She got up and was able to walk off. The assistance of the trainer and the athletic director, Leroy Hackley. And now here come the Ludington Orioles. J.C. Cole, and you talk about unselfishness right there. And a foul. J.C. Cole on the drive, makes the pass. She could have easily took the shot, Evan. She passed it to Raven Thomas, who gets the basket, and Raven is fouled.
Yeah, great teamwork there by J.C. Cole, able to find Raven standing underneath the basket, committed the defender, and Raven finished through some contact.
Raven a little short with that free throw attempt right there. Ludington up 44-14. 5:14 to go in the game. We'd like to thank Dr. Jacob Seng and North Star Chiropractic. North Star Chiropractic prides itself. Nice block there by Jalen Laird. North Star Chiropractic prides itself on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. And there's a beautiful pass from Jalen Laird right there to Raven Thomas, who is becoming the beneficiary of some nice passing from these upperclassmen.
Yeah, Jalen able to break some ankles up there at half court and find Raven down in her spot. That's the third time that she's been able to finish from there.
Orioles up 46-14, 4:38 to go in the game. We'll get back to North Star Chiropractic momentarily here, folks. Bringing the ball up for the Orioles, Kaya Jones. Kaya to Laird. Laird, little baseline, teardrop, good! Jalen Laird, who will be our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for Tuesday's game at Mason County Central. Ludington up 48-14. There's a foul called there on Raven Thomas. I'd like to send a shout out to Ron Paul. Good to see Ron tuned into the OSN. Ron's brother Ricky Paul was a Little League baseball teammate of mine. Rick was a year ahead of me in school. He was a really good basketball player for the Ludington Orioles. About 6'2", and just super broad-shouldered. And he used to do a nice job when he'd get that ball down low. You couldn't stop him. Rick graduated in 1983. Very intelligent ball player, very intelligent human being as well. He was in the top 10 in his class. Journey Johnson gets one of two free throws there for OV. Ludington up 48-15. There's a shot up by Laird, no good. Rebound to the Cardinals' number 5, and that's Nazalia Mendiola. Shot up by, bank is open. Journey Johnson with the bank shot. Ludington up now by the score of 48-17. J.C. Cole for 3, no good. Ball kept alive there by Raven Thomas. Now a three-pointer for Kaya Jones, no good. And coming away with the rebound for OV, number 3, Chastity Sellers. Sellers gets the ball to Journey Johnson. Now back to Mendiola. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Laird. Laird's going to take the ball all the way, and no good. Rebound, however, Anderson, good. I think if I didn't know Jalen any better, I would think she did that purposely for Jordan Anderson.
Laying it off the backboard for the alley-oop or something.
Yeah, Jordan Anderson who gets the bucket right there. Ludington now up 50-17. We got 3 minutes to go in the game. We have a timeout on the floor, and we want to thank, again, Dr. Jacob Seng and North Star Chiropractic. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic, 311 South Rath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200. And a shout out as well to Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC Services. They're located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. Their services include basement foundations, concrete driveways, decorative concrete, porches, decks, including all the way up to custom-built homes. Contact Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC at 888-860-4001. Expert craftsmanship, personalized service, quality materials, timely completion, and comprehensive solutions. That's Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC. 2:43 left in this West Michigan Conference Lakes Division girls varsity basketball matchup between the Ludington Orioles and the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals. Ludington up 50-17, and here come the Orioles. Kaya Jones ahead to Jalen Laird, and Jalen just not able to save it before the ball goes out of bounds. This one started out rather slow, Evan, and wasn't for a time I wasn't sure if Ludington would reach 50 points in this game.
Yeah, definitely picked it up here in the second half.
Yep, they were up 24-8 at the half. They led 37-14 at the end of 3. There's a nice block there by Jalen Laird. 2:15 to go in the game. And it will be Muskegon Orchard View basketball. Ball is triggered in, goes out of bounds. It will be last touched, I think, by the Orioles. Let me see here. Nope, it's going to be Ludington basketball. Kaya Jones will bring the ball up. Kaya, a freshman, wears jersey number 4. She'll give it now to, got some new players in, and that's Leonie Sensfelder, the foreign exchange student from Germany.
Great pass by Bowman down to Jalen, able to finish down low.
Laird gets the bucket on the court for Ludington right now. Kelsey Bowman's out there, 15. Jalen Laird, 12. You also have number 1, Raven Thomas. Hey, there's a three-pointer for OV's number 21. Alea Johnson with the 3. Orioles up 52-20. There's a 15-footer up and in by Kelsey Bowman. See, so again, I was saying Bowman's out there, Laird's out there. You also have Kaya Jones, you have Raven Thomas, and you have the German foreign exchange student, number 10, who's a senior, Leonie Sensfelder. So a shout out to her family who may be listening back in Deutschland in Germany. That's pretty neat that they can listen to their daughter playing basketball here in Muskegon, Michigan via the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Ludington up 54-20, 1 minute left in the game. Kaya Jones will bring the ball up. Sensfelder for 3. Oh, just short on that. And we want to thank the team at Hankwitz Heating and Cooling, another of our fine sponsors, and they would like to invite new and existing customers to give them a call today to schedule winter service or a free estimate to upgrade your home's heating and cooling equipment. Don't get caught in the cold. Depend on us to bring you trusted integrity and lasting reliability. We specialize in service and installation of Heil furnaces and air conditioners. There's a bucket by Raven Thomas. A trusted name in the heating and cooling industry for over 50 years. That's those Heil furnaces and air conditioners. Currently serving all of Mason County and northern Pentwater. Give our office a call today for winter furnace service and new HVAC equipment options and details at 231-843-2809. We are licensed and insured, locally owned and proudly operated by the Hankwitz family since 1975. Wishing all West Michigan athletes a great season. Back to action here. Ludington up 56-20. And here come the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals. There's a drive and now a jump ball with 5.8 seconds remaining. Orioles 56, Cardinals 20. Jump ball on the held ball. It's Muskegon Orchard View Cardinal. The arrow points their way. They'll get the ball in. There's a shot up, partially blocked. Rebound to Laird. And there's the buzzer. And your final score from Muskegon Orchard View and West Michigan Conference Lakes Division action. The Ludington Orioles 56. The Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 20. We'll be back in 2 minutes with the Smith and Eddy post-game show right here on the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Since 1902, Smith and Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith and Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith and Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. information. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan Farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. Ludington wins 56-20. The Orioles outscored the Cardinals 19-6 in that fourth quarter. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive postgame sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Scoring tonight for Muskegon Orchard View, 12 points for Journey Johnson, 3 for Alexia Wilson, 2 for Alexa Scott, and 3 for Ilea Johnson. For the Orioles tonight, 9 points for Raven Thomas. She had herself quite a night. She had 12 points in the JV game, 9 points in the varsity game. 15 points for Peyton Welch, 6 points for Madeline Kenyon, 6 for Jalen Laird, 2 for Kelsey Bowman, 6 for Eliana Jerusel, and 12 points for Jordan Anderson. Ludington outscored OV 10-2 in the first quarter, 14-6 in the second, 13-6 in the third, 19-6 in the fourth. They were up 24-8 at the half. They led 37-14 at the end of 3, and they win 56-20. Evan, Ludington now 8-3 overall in the season. They improved to 6-1 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division.
Well, they were able to work on their stuff tonight, specifically against a 2-3 zone that OV ran all night, so they can be prepared for a 2-3 zone that they see down the road. I think Coach Stowe is probably going to find some stuff that they can work on after tonight, specifically making the pass that they want, and the easy one more than anything. We were making some tough passes tonight. We saw a lot of errant passes thrown out of bounds over top of girls' heads. Those are just the easy things that we can fix to make more out of that possession to at least get the shot that we want.
You know, Coach Stowe said OV's got things headed in the right direction right now with Coach Jeff Sturk, and we saw that firsthand tonight.
Yeah, I mean, this was probably the best OV girls team that I've seen in quite a while, so obviously, the coach has things rolling for them. A pretty young team as well, too. So
yeah, and they competed the entire game. I've seen past teams. I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus, but I've seen past OV teams where the players basically would just quit. On the play.
The coach down there, he was celebrating. They were making threes at the end of the game. That's just good to see. They're having fun out there.
And by quitting, I meant they would quit on a play. You didn't see that tonight out of these OV girls.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep, no doubt. Ludington wins 56-20. A Bravo Zulu salute as well to our JV team. They win tonight over Muskegon Orchard View 53-6. And also shout out to our freshman team, coached by Grace White. They defeated the Coopersville Broncos at Coopersville tonight, 40-26. So, 3 for 3 tonight with our girls teams.
That's right.
That's pretty good. And then last night, our boys teams went 3 for 3. The freshman team, the JV team, and the varsity all winning at Hawley Gym last night against Muskegon Orchard View. After Ludington boys could use it after that tough overtime loss against North Muskegon on Tuesday night.
Yeah, North Muskegon was a heck of a ball team. So, that's what Coach Schenk wants. Those, non-conference, battles to prepare for down the road.
Adam Duganer, 30 points for the North Muskegon Norsemen the other night, just a junior.
Heck of a ball player.
He had a heck of a game the other night. Kind of reminded me a little bit of a game I covered at Muskegon Orchard View. I'm sorry, at Muskegon Oak Ridge a few years ago, not far from where we are right now. Of course, Orchard View and Oak Ridge, close proximity, they're rivals. And it was a girls' game I covered a number of years back with Gary Castoni as my sidekick. And Oak Ridge had a young lady by the name of Sophia Wired that went on to play at the University of Toledo. She was the All-MAC Player of the Year just a couple years ago. And she would not let her Oak Ridge team lose that night. Ludington played a heck of a game. There was no way that Oak Ridge should have won that game except for Sophia Wired wasn't going to let her team lose that night. I mean, it was just an incredible ball game. She ended up with I don't know, 38 points, 36, 38 points. And I think that game went to overtime as well. She just had a tremendous ball game. And I told, people who watched that game that night on the OSN, people were asking me, well, Scoop, is she the real deal? I said, yeah. You're going to be watching her at the University of Toledo. She is the real deal. So Coach Warren Stowe making his way up here to the mezzanine right now, the mezzanine area. Evan, you're going to hand him the headset right there, and thanks for being here with us tonight. As always, it's fun doing games with you. I look forward to doing many more games this season with you. Have a safe drive home. Coach Warren Stowe, congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
On the big 56-20 victory over the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals. And Coach, myself and Evan just talking about the fact that Coach Jeff Sturkin, you said it, he's got this Muskegon Orchard View team playing and competing, unlike some years in the past where players would give up on things. You didn't see that from this team tonight. They battled your Orioles.
Yeah, no, they're a well-coached team, and we knew that going in. Girls are in the right spot, and they're trying hard, and they're going to give it everything you got. And the talent, I think they've been getting in the gym more, and the talent's there. And we knew we'd have a battle, and I'm just happy with the way we came out. Sometimes in that first quarter, it just seemed like it was hard to get anything going.
Yeah.
And we talked at halftime about, if it's not going to just – OV is not just going to give it to us.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start it ourselves. So we had a little bit more of an emphasis to try to get out and transition and run. And I think, of the however many points we scored in the second half, I bet you two-thirds of them came in transition, which was a positive.
32 points in the second half, Coach, as compared to 24 points in the first half.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then that's a result of having an emphasis of running more. We were walking it up the court and just playing against a 2-3 zone where they don't leave the paint and you don't shoot it. You haven't been shooting it extremely well. That's hard. That's hard to do, and that's what I tried to impress on them at halftime. Is let's not play a half-court game. Let's try to get out and run. So I thought we did better on that in the second half, which is good.
You could definitely tell that. Evan and I talked about that. You said there's no doubt that Coach Stowe talked about picking the pace up in the second half, which they have done. You could see there was more urgency, and everybody got big minutes tonight. And I thought that Raven Thomas had herself a night tonight. She had 12 points in the JV game. She had 9 points in the varsity game tonight.
She played really well, and she was the recipient of a lot of girls being unselfish in transition. I know Jalen had probably 2 or 3 of those assists to her, a couple and ones. So that was awesome to see. But again, Raven running the floor like she's being asked to do and finishing at the rim. That was great.
And she is a very physical ball player as well, too.
Yeah, she is. She's going to empty her cup on the defensive end. There's no doubt about it. That's the thing I love the most about Raven.
Another big game from Peyton Welch with 15 tonight.
Yep. Peyton's that's just who that's who Peyton is. She might not score 15 every night. She might score less. She might score more. But obviously Peyton has let it be known to those that watch her, and we obviously know, being with her all the time, that she's a girl that's going to go get it. And in that first half too, I feel like sometimes we're just so trying to be disciplined, and I think that's a reflection of me pregame. Peyton kind of is disciplined, but she's going to go get the ball. And I talked to them after that first quarter of just, hey, get your hands active, get in passing lanes. You can still be disciplined, yet be aggressive.
Yes. Your team now 8-3 overall on the season, and they are 6-1 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Got a big one coming up against county rival Mason County Central on Tuesday at Scottville.
Yeah, definitely. We're excited for that game. A great Scottville team, and a Scottville team that's had the best of us for the past 2 years, and just excited to get there and play. And we know they've got great players. They lost some really good players, but Mallory Miller's still there, and she can score 30 points on any given night. And they've got a lot of pieces around her. So just excited to see Coach Beebe, and excited to get over there and play.
Always great talking with you, Coach. We'll cut this a little bit short with the weather out there right now.
Yeah, definitely. I hope everyone that's here drives home safe, and I hope everyone enjoyed it. And thanks for being here. Go O's.
You're very welcome, Coach. Go O's, and we look forward to seeing you Tuesday
at
Scottville.
Ohio State? Are they up 100,000?
The last we knew, Ohio State was up 7-0, or is it
still 7-0?
7-0, and it is in the second quarter right now. Yes,
okay, I'll take it.
So
I'll take it. Go long. Hook 'em.
Hook 'em
is that
horns.
How I say that?
Hook 'em horns.
All right, go O's. Go O's. Forget hook 'em. Go O's.
Coach Warren Stowe, his girls win tonight, 56-20, and again, all Oriole Nation that's out there listening, you may have been at the game tonight. Take your time driving home. Drive safe. The roads are a bit slippery out there. Ludington completes the trifecta tonight. The varsity win, the JV win, and the freshman win. Make sure you check out the OSN later tonight. We will have the box scores up there. And with that said, for our executive producer, director, the one and only Thad Shank, for Chris Nicholas, the 102.7 WMOM station owner, for my sidekick tonight, doing color commentary and a fine job of color commentary, Evan McKinley, for the 102.7 WMOM and OSN technical engineer, Julia Habman, and for the OSN cameraman tonight, the one and only Jackson Jenner. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Muskegon Orchard View. Once again, your final score in the varsity game, the Ludington Orioles 56, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 20. Have yourselves a great weekend, Oriole Nation. Back with you on Monday at Hawley Gym.